Heyo, heyo, heyo. Hey everybody, come on, come on. We're doing it live. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. We're doing it live, everybody. Come on. Come on now. That's right, Snafu. The optics are high. The optics are high. Marika knows. She knows the optics are high. And so does Z. Hey everybody. Come on now. Gather round. All are welcome. That's right. All are welcome. Go into the light. Or maybe don't go into the light. I got a lot of people here that tell me don't go into that light. That light's bad. Turn around, Z. Don't go into the light. Just gonna, your ass is just gonna end up back here. Basically in this soul recycling matrix that we seem to find ourselves in. I don't know, guys. This idea of like reincarnation, I don't know. I don't like it. I don't want to come back here. Who's with me? I can't imagine anybody would want to come back for like another trip on this merry-go-round. It's a bit too much. Not me, folks. I'm not really too interested in heading back to this realm. Kind of get me out of here, folks. Come on. All right. Let's get the show started, everybody. We know the show doesn't start until the camera's on. We know that. Of course we know that. All right. Who's here? I see you, Austin Murphy. I see you, Austin. Piping up. What's Austin Murphy saying? He says, yeah, I'm not down with coming back here. That makes two of us, Austin. I'm not really interested in coming back to this realm. Not really. Pamela Mystical Musing says, agreed. I don't want to incarnate somewhere life eats life. Yeah. It's a tough one for me, guys. Like this idea that like we keep getting reincarnated over and over and over again for like eons. I don't know. I don't like that very much. I'm not really too interested in that. Now, who knows? What do I know? Anyway, let me do my opening. We can't start without my opening, even though Heidi's not here yet. But Vividness 420's here. So is Pamela and Marika. So let's get the opening going. It's not officially started until I do my opening. Good morning, everybody. Grand Rising, Grand Approach. Welcome back to the show that never ends. I'm your host, Zetetic Warrior. That's me. I know it's a goofy name. It's a screen name that I took on. I'm kind of stuck with it. I sort of like it. But you could just call me Z. It's a lot less syllables. It kind of rolls off the tongue a little bit better. Right, I'm Z. I'm Z. And I think next to Zorro, I'm probably I'm probably the most popular Z that you'll ever find. Again, second to only the classic hero Zorro, which is weird. Who knows? Maybe someday I'll eclipse Zoro, and I'll become the primary Z. Step aside, Zoro. There's a new Z in town. It's this guy right here. Come on. Step aside. Pamela says my border that her border collie is named Zorro. Interesting name for a dog. Bonjour to you, Alex Tilburg. Bonjour. Comment allez-vous? Yes. Tilburgs. He's our man on the ground. And Frenchland. Frenchy boy. France. France borders my home country of Italia. That's right. In case you guys didn't know, Z's Italian. Well, I'm American, but I'm really not any of those things. I mean, I live here, like I reside on this land that we call America, the U.S., but at this point, calling me an American probably wouldn't be the most accurate and apt characterization. Interdimensional Cat said, "Hi Z, check the latest comment on your 620 stream." Oh, I saw it, Interdimensional Cat. I was wondering if I was going to get into it this morning, Interdimensional Cat. Since you're here, I mean, we can talk about it. I mean, would you like me to talk about it, Interdimensional Cat? I kind of think I've gone pretty hard at our friend Thunder Chicken the last few days. I mean, deservedly so, at least I think. But you seem to be bringing some more information to the topic, Interdimensional Cat. I could go into it. I'm not, I can not confirm nor deny the allegations that you're levying against Thunder Chicken. But yeah, for those of you who don't know, Thundercat here in the Thundercat. Interdimensional Cat kind of left me a pretty detailed comment in regards to our friend Thunder Chicken. So, I mean, I could read it, Interdimensional Cat. We could go into it. What do you think, chat? Do you want me to read Interdimensional Cat's comment regarding Thunder Chicken? What do you think, Pamela? Or should I just leave Thunder Chicken alone? Has it been enough? I'll wait for you guys to respond. Somebody let me know. Interdimensional Cat says, I think you should. He has quite a bit to answer for. Big Daddy Nasty just says, yuppers. That's 2 for 2. Well, I don't know if he has a lot to answer for, Interdimensional Cat. I mean, he doesn't have to answer to me for anything. Maybe you feel like there's things he should answer for, like towards you, but I don't know. I'm going to try something else. Let's say Pamela says, might as well. I was headed to look up the comment. Drizzy drama. Let me try something first, guys. My technology, as many of you know, is not the greatest, but I want to be able to play things on here. I'm going to try to play some audio, and I want you guys to let me know if you can hear it. This is just me experimenting with my equipment. But I want to play my Thunder Chicken song I did the other day for people who missed it, or just anybody who wants another go at it. Because I've been... wait, what Snafu said? Snafu said, last night when he left, Paul, all the crazy bitches were saying bye to him. You ready for land and someone to raise their kids. Guys, let me know if you could hear what I'm about to play. And look, if the stream fucks up, I'll just have to restart it again. Whatever. Try treating me. Loom Tommy says, hold on to Tommy. Relax, everybody. I'm testing my equipment out. I want to play the Thunder Chicken song. Don't make me get all crazy this early. Like I said, if it fucks up, guys, just come back. I'm gonna have to restart the stream again. I don't know. So it says here I could present, I could share my screen, and then I'm supposed to go here to Chrome tab. Yeah, this might work actually. Hey, Brielle. Brielle, you know you're my girl. Yeah. This is the Thunder Chicken. You're just a simp from an R&B song, bro. Oh, Brielle. Brielle, you know I'm here for you, girl. Yeah. Brielle, you know I'm gonna take care of you and all your 4 children. Come on, everybody. Brielle, I'm gonna eat you out every night, girl. I'm gonna go down on your DA bank. DNA in your pussy. I'm gonna lap it up real good. Yeah, coming at ya. Oh, Brielle, I love you, Brielle. That's right, they call me Thunder Chicken for a reason. That's right. Do, boom, boom, boom. Come on. Doom. That's right, Brielle. I know that the 10 men who were in your life before me all left you high and dry. Yeah, this is chart-topping shit here, Snafu. I know them 10 guys before me, Brielle, left you high and dry, but don't worry. You found your man in Thunder Chicken right here over the YouTube airwaves. I don't mind cleaning up that mess of your life. I'll be here. They call me the super simp of YouTube. Thunder Chicken, and I'm gonna tell Satanic Warrior that he's boring. 'Cause you told me to, yeah, you told me to. You said it first and then I agreed, even though I watch his show every day, girl. I'm gonna tell him his show is boring, and maybe you'll let me sop up your lady juice with my tonsils. Yeah, Brielle, you didn't take that clot shot, did you, Brielle? That's all right, I'll overlook it. That's right, I'll lick up all them spike proteins from your vag juice. Yeah, I know the Spare Bear's down with it. Come on, everybody. Yeah, coming at ya. Chart-topping hit right here. Don't worry, Brielle. I'm gonna homeschool your children. That's right. Gonna homeschool your children. I'm gonna give you every dime I make. I'm gonna come and save you. I'm gonna put on my white cape, Brielle. I'm caping for you, girl. Oh, they call me a simp, but I don't give a shit what Satanic Warrior says. I ain't no simp. I love you, Brielle. I'm gonna fly out to you. I'm gonna make all your dreams come true. Please don't lock me up like you did that last guy that you said was stalking you and you got him locked up. I'm sure you weren't communicating with him before being a complete tease. No, that's not it. You just wanted to play the victim. That's right. Everybody! That's right, Uncle Rick. It's open season on you simps. I'm tired of it. No simps. That's right, Heidi. Right, girl, you know it's true, girl. That's right, they created simps like me to save you, Brielle. I know you wasted your prime fertility years riding the cock carousel, getting knocked up by multiple men, but I'm here to save you. I actually hope you stored all their DNA in your fucking vag pocket. 'Cause I'm gonna lick it out, every DNA drop from all the years. Oh, don't worry, baby. They call me Thunder Chicken, yeah. Oh, yeah. Brielle. Yeah, come on, girl. I'm gonna take care of all your kids. Right. Oh, but Thunder Chicken, do you have a job and like make money? My kids have to. Don't worry. Our love's gonna last, Brielle. We don't need money. We got love, girl. We got love. I guess so, Thunder Chicken, but my kids have to eat and they need like housing and clothes and food. Brielle, I thought you loved me, girl. Our love is like no other love. Our love's gonna carry us through. Our love's gonna feed us. No, but I mean it like my youngest daughter has allergies. She's on a gluten-free diet. The food tends to be more expensive, you know? That's all right, Brielle. We're gonna make it all work. I'm gonna fly out to you. I'm gonna give up all my plans, all my dreams, and I'm gonna be there for you, girl. Girl, you know it's true. Ooh, 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 I love you, Brielle. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, don't worry about Satanic Warrior. Don't worry about him. He's just a hater. I'm the real king. I know I've watched his show every single day since he's been on for months and months. But since you said he's boring, I went on and I told him he was boring too. Does that make you love me more, Brielle? Ooh, yeah. Yeah. I'ma do everything for you, girl. I'ma do it all for you, yeah. Yeah. Don't worry, girl. I'ma give up all my hopes and dreams just to get a little sniff of your snatch. Have your kids call me daddy. Alienate the biological father. Don't worry, girl. I'm the new daddy now. Yeah. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Fuck you, Satanic Warrior. I'm the real Secret King. You think you can come on there and have your show? All these people show up and listen to you, all these ladies. These are my ladies, Satanic Warrior, not yours. Fuck you, Satanic Warrior. I'm gonna come on your show and show you who the real king is. Because you're boring, yeah. Give me a break, everybody. Get a hold of yourself. Yeah. Can you guys hear me? Am I back? Hey-o. What do you... Illumitami, what are you going off about, dude? What's your problem? I was sitting here and trying to enjoy my my beautiful music, and I was distracted by Illumitami just spurging out and fucking in the chat. What's your deal, Illumitami? You're just gonna spurg? What's up with you, Tommy? Am I gonna have to drop the link to get you up now? I don't want to drop the link yet, Illumitami. I'm not interested in that. It's way too early in the show for me to drop the link, dude. Like, what do you... That's your problem, Tommy. You just go off. No, literally nobody can understand what you're saying, dude. Like, you're just literally just flipping out in the chat, dude. Like, what are you saying, Tommy? I don't want to get you up here. It's too early, bro. Does anybody know what Illumitami's talking about? Hang in there, Tommy. You're insane. It's too much for me. It's too early for you, Tommy. Are you still here? Whatever your name was. Do you want to come up? Interdimensional Cat? Is that something you're interested in? Do you want to come up and tell your story? Yeah, for any of you guys who just kind of came rolling in, Interdimensional Cat, who's here in the chat this morning, left me a really long message about our friend Thunder Chicken. And I mean, although I was kind of, hoping to kind of get away from the whole Thunder Chicken saga, I don't know, this new comment kind of brings some new light to the situation. So are you still here in an Interdimensional Cat? I mean, maybe I'll just read it for everybody now since we're on the subject, because I don't know, Thunder Chicken. You might have some more allegations to answer to, bro. Yeah, I don't know what my deal is, but like, I just feel the need to like read this comment. All right, said yes, sorry, getting ready for work. Interdimensional Cat, do you want to come up right now, real quick, before you go to work? You don't have to have your camera on. Just say yes or no in the chat so I know how to proceed. You want to come up, Interdimensional Cat? Quickly? Let me know. Come on. We're doing this live, Interdimensional Cat. Trying to find your comment. All right, I'm going to drop the link. This is just for Interdimensional Cat. Tommy, if you come up, I'm not going to let you up now. I might let you up later. All right, Interdimensional Cat. Come on up. Let's see where this goes. I'll read your comment as you're getting ready to come up, Interdimensional Cat. Let's see here. Yeah. God, fucking. Yeah, here it is. All right. Anyway, Interdimensional Cat's going to come up. For some reason, I get a message from this this Interdimensional Cat person regarding the Thunder Chicken, the Thunder Simp situation. Let me read it, and then Interdimensional Cat hopefully will be here to, let's say, expound on it. It says, again, this is from Interdimensional Cat in regards to the Thunder Chicken situation that we've been following here at Z Show. It says, hi, Z. I don't think I've ever commented on your stream before. I work in the AM. A friend of mine told me about this particular stream involving Thunder Chicken. Have you ever met the guy? I have. I spent quite a bit of time doing business with him, helping him sell his products, and drove him around for about 4,000 miles this past winter. Do you know why he likes the widows? Because he's broke. He doesn't own that land up there in Michigan like he's trying to portray. Hey, Interdimensional Cat. Welcome to the stream. Hear me?
I can. Thank you.
Hi. All right. So you're a woman. You're a woman. Hi. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Let me finish reading your comment, and then you could expound on it if you want. I just want to say I can neither confirm nor deny any of these allegations, but let me continue.
No, I don't expect you to, but I can.
All right. So let me finish your comment, and then you can give your take. You say because he's broke. He doesn't own that land in Michigan like he's trying to portray. That's not his farm. He has no money. I heard about it for months. I also heard him whine over and over about needing to be touched and how women find him disgusting. Wow, Interdimensional Cat. These are his exact words, not mine. I tried to offer up the you'll find someone shtick, but how many times does anyone want to hear that? Work on yourself, bro. Pick up some weights. Stop shoveling food into your pie hole. He also tried to ask me if I would spoon him at night. When I went to help him up at the Florida farm he was working on. Good Lord, talk about creepy. You may have a new front runner. I slid into my room as fast as I could and put a chair up against the doorknob. Oh my God. He's not a free man living on the land. He's an obscurantist and an opportunist and will grub off anyone. Ask him what spangling is. Believe me when I say this. Spanging. Believe me when I say this. He's not taking on 4 kids. She is taking on a 5th. And I do believe I heard Heidi say that Bree is the one with the land. Remember when y'all asked Lee if he was going to give her land and he paused? Snafu thought the pause was an affirmation. I saw his face. I know that face. Deception all over that face. He knows he has no land. Why has he not told y'all that's not his farm? That was the perfect opportunity for him to come clean that he has no land. It's all facade. He lives out in a beat up old camper out by his plants. When he comes on the live streams, he goes up to the people's houses that own the land. That's why he's flying to her. Anyway, I have a ton more fucked upness I could share, but that should suffice now. Keep cleaning house, brother. It's refreshing. All right. So interdimensional cat. That being said, so that was the ruled by Saturn. You paying attention here? So all right, interdimensional cat. So I read your comment and I tried to do so without giving my own comments. In fairness, he has said to me before that the land that he's currently on is not his and somebody else's. So I did want to correct the record there. I don't want to miscategorize him in any way, but I'm going to let you take it away. Why were you so intent on relaying that information to me and all my viewers? You put it in a public comment.
I did, and because it's important. I met him. Some of your people might know who I am. I've been to a number of the. I'm in Florida. I'm getting eaten up by mosquitoes. I met him at the Oktoberfest. I've been to I don't know, maybe 5 of Karen's Oktoberfests, and I met him at the last one. Seemed like a nice enough guy. He's sweet, chubby little guy. I had no interest in him anyway, but we started talking business. And he said he was coming down here and he wanted to be able to move some product. I teach at a yoga studio, and if all of my students and everyone's going to be smoking this stuff, I'd rather them do organic. So I moved about $2,500 worth of material for him and drove them all around. It was strictly business. So if anybody wants to say anything, and I made that perfectly clear to him. I'm old enough to be his mom. I'm 53 years old. I'm a yoga teacher. He kept saying he wanted to get in shape and stuff like this. I brought him to the yoga studio so he could do stuff like that, free of charge. Drove him all around so he could see his family, which he now says that he doesn't have any family. I met his brother. I met his stepbrother. He told me his sister picked him up one time, and I heard him talk to his mother in jail. He talks out of both sides of his mouth. I have 3 months of experience of listening to him. I mean, so much as to say, like, he slept well one day, and an hour later, he says he slept like crap. It gets to a certain point where you hear people contradict themselves all the time, and I'm at the point. I'm a yoga teacher. I am trained to observe and call people out on their shit. And he didn't like when I did that. Here's the real kicker. He
Hold
kept
on,
telling me
interdimensional cat. Hold on. Let me ask you something. All right. So you're basically giving us the details of your relationship with Thunder Chicken. I get it, but why the emotion? What caused you to come out in public and levy these claims against Thunder Chicken? What really is it? Because okay, these things happen. So why not just let it go, or why not just why come here and make it an issue? What's your motivation? That's what I'm trying to get to.
Oh, because like you said, I see all these women gathering around him, and he's portraying himself as this real ladies' man. But meanwhile, all I did was listen to him complain and whine about how he can't get laid. And he tried to turn me into his own human body pillow. Tell me what woman out there who's going through menopause and night hot flashes wants to be spooned by some fat guy.
He doesn't look like he's a fat guy to me. That doesn't
He
come off
is.
when I see him. It doesn't come off when I
Because
see
he
him.
only shows you from the neck up. And not that there's anything wrong, you know, we all have our places in time, but you know, if you're going to complain about your weight and your all that, take care of yourself. I brought him to yoga studios, beaches, and restaurants, and he brought me to meth houses. I almost got arrested by the cops because he left a pound of pot wide open in the back of my truck. He told me he had a big financial meeting. That was this was the last straw. I was like, that's it. I'll take you to Mississippi, and that's it. He had a big financial meeting. It turned out to be nothing more than lunch with his friend. And guess where I slept? In the back of my truck in the parking garage. There's no bed for me to sleep in.
Okay.
That to me is not a man who's in touch with his divine feminine that all these women are wooing over.
Interesting. I don't know if a man should necessarily be in touch with their divine feminine, but you know,
thank you very much.
I'm not sure that's a really good thing. I mean, he has shown some ultra simpish behavior, which I gotta say, Interdimensional Cat, like you said, you're in your early 50s, you're a yoga teacher, you know, you kind of seen a little bit in life. I gotta tell you, to me, watching his behavior is as cringy as it fucking gets. Now, I can't imagine that women really are too, let's say, interested in entertaining a man who's showing those types of behaviors. Like, I don't know, like, what's your take on it? Like, is it as cringy as I think it is, or
it is?
What's yeah, all right.
And that's probably part of the emotion behind it, because it's come on, man up. You know, I saw a great meme today. It's like, you know, I'm happy to bow down to a man, but be a man.
Like, I don't know what his deal is, Interdimensional Cat. Like, I don't know what his motive is to come on like these airways and like act the way he's doing. Like, I see him like with these comments in my chat. Like, okay, like I'm kind of getting it now. I'm putting the pieces together. He's around here, not because he's like, it doesn't seem like he's a Z fan or a Z guy. He does business on these YouTube streets. So I get what it is now. Cause I was wondering, like, why does Thunder Chicken keep hanging around? He came on my show, tried to hate on me, which was funny. He tried to come on here and like flex on me. Like, oh, I know I'm here every morning, Zetetic Warrior, but I'm going to come on and tell you how boring your show is. And I'm going to show you how tough I am. But now I realize it. So you're saying he's just doing business with all these people here. I get it now. I'm starting to put the pieces together. And
he's very lonely. He's got all these girls kind of thinking that he's this smooth, you know, I'll take care of you. And he's not. That man will run away from a problem faster than you can say problem.
Right. Like, how does he think that like he's in some position to take on a single mother with 4 kids and apparently no
he's
dad
not.
in the picture?
And
there's no way he
right
is.
now.
It's insane to think about, Thunder Chicken. Why would you do that?
He will never be able to handle those screaming kids. No way. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. I'm getting eaten alive out here.
Right on, right on. Let's let Illumitami up because he's going nuts in the fucking chat for whatever reason. Tommy, what the fuck is going on with you today, dude?
What I see going on is you're getting worked over by this quotations yoga lesbian and you needed backup, and now you want me to come up here?
Yoga lesbian? What the fuck is that?
Dude,
well, I mean,
she's up here
in any state but Florida, I would have immediately read you as some yoga dyke, but it's quotations yoga, like you're fronting for your meth lab. And I mean, ask the chat, man. Takes one to know one.
I don't mean to laugh, Interdimensional Cat, but sometimes
you
Tommy
really go ahead
goes
and
with
laugh. Go ahead and laugh
giggles.
because everybody was laughing while you were dancing, dude. You totally you fucked up as far as, I mean, I don't even have to be around. Anybody could have put 2 and 2 together, like season 1 or season 2-ish, season 3 correlates. Just for the real fans out there, I'll put it together. I'm working on stuff. I think I fucked my filters, man. I've been working so hard downloading all your retarded fucking streams. Not you, Z. I mean, I have bigger fish to fry. But I've been collaborating so much hit piece ammo on stupid Circle Jerk Drew crew. I might have fucked my fucking filter situation. Nothing I can't fix. But I mean,
Although, why are people getting blocked in my chat for seemingly
because
no
you,
reason?
like so many people, just hand out those blue wrenches, aka freedom hater symbols, and they bring their own feelings and their emotions into it.
Right. Like I'm gonna have to start pulling wrenches. Like Terry Davies, are you blocking Gordon Zola for a reason? Why don't I mean
for reasons? Yeah, not good ones. But
Terry
I'm sure
Davies,
there's
can you explain why you're blocking Gordon Zola? I mean, if it's a good reason, I appreciate it. But
no, there's no good reason because I backed you up when you were telling people they should self-delete. You should be able to say somebody should self-delete because that isn't the thing that puts the thing to their head and pulls the trigger. They still have to decide that. All right. And you're sitting here now. You came back, you bounced back from that, and you're supporting suppressing speech because it's mean. Even fucking Yoga Dyke doesn't care I call her Yoga Dyke. She's in Florida. She'd probably be more offended if I called her a Florida woman.
All right, hold on. I'm going to put you backstage, Tommy.
Oh, I'm sure you are. Freedom suppressor.
Sorry, Interdimensional Cat. I didn't intend for Tommy just to start calling you Dyke over and over and over again. That's not how I wanted this little interaction to go. All right, but here's the thing. All right, so I get you it seems like, let me just kind of play devil's advocate here to you, Interdimensional Cat, and see how you handle it. Are you just exhibiting broken host status here with Thunder Chicken? Like, is it possible that you guys had some kind of relationship, whatever it is, on whatever level, even if it was platonic, and now it's kind of over, and you just want to kind of pile on the guy? You're like, all right, Z was hitting him hard. Now I want to pile. Like, what's your motive? Is it just like a public service announcement? Do you just want to let me know? Like, what? Try to, like, go internally and like evaluate your motivations here this morning. What made you contact me? What made you come up here?
Believe me, I did that for about 24 hours before I decided if I wanted to make a comment. I thought about it for quite a bit. And, he's on all these streams. You're all talking about accountability. I didn't see any of that. It's a facade that he's putting on.
I kind of get that with him too. Like, he just comes up and he presents himself in a way that's like, it seems in a lot of ways to me to be inauthentic. Now, I'll say it like this. Many people come on and we all adopt a persona to present to the world. But I will agree, Thunder Chicken, that your presentation seems to be, it seems to be very inauthentic. You seem to have some haterade vibes. And I'm starting to understand more and more why Thunder Chicken's hanging around these streets. It's less and less, I think, about the content and more about, what he can get out of it, which is fine. But let's just be frank about it, and I think Interdimensional Cat's bringing us, hold on. Terry Davis said, I never blocked anyone in my life. You made me a mod, but I never used it or been a mod. Okay. So maybe you just pocket block somebody, Terry Davies. No offense. None taken. All right, Interdimensional Cat. I mean, I don't really know what to do with this whole Thunder Chicken thing. I appreciate you contacted me. I don't want to level baseless claims about the man that I can't confirm.
I dare him to deny anything that I've said here today. I dare him.
Okay, let me ask you, if you were to give any of these ladies, if you were to give Brielle advice, because it seems like Thunder Chicken and Brielle are still pursuing some type of relationship, as far as I know. I don't really know, but because Brielle seems to be listening. She listened to my show the other day. She said she said it was my least boring show that I've ever presented. What would you say to Brielle? If you had to give her advice with Thunder Chicken, just
kind of
run.
what I said in the comment. He's not getting 4 kids. She's going to get a 5th. He can't handle. He's very emotionally immature. He's a runner. He's not going to be able to handle those kids when their needs are going to need to be put in front of his. He's not going to be able to do it.
Right.
And she's going to find herself in a situation. Snafu, I think, also said, how much money does she have? Is she going to hide it from you and take all your? No, he's the one who doesn't have money. That's why he likes widows. And I think he kind of has a little bit of mommy issues. When we were up at the casino, 9 o'clock in the morning, he comes to me and says, "Is it too early to drink a beer?" I'm like, dude, I'm not your mother. Do what you want.
Yeah. So here's the thing. So do you think that I was giving everybody the right advice when I was saying this isn't going to work? You're not going to be able to take care of these kids. She's really not going to respect you if you try. You're going to end up resenting your decision in the long run. It doesn't seem like it's going to work out for anybody. It seems like you agree.
I say let it play out, and let it. I mean, they're going to do what they're grown adults. They're going to do what they're going to do. But she needs to go in with her eyes open.
There's kids involved here, Like we can say, oh yeah, they're adults. They're going to let it play out. But if there really are 4 young children involved, look, Brielle, I'm going to speak to you right now, Brielle. Like maybe you'll listen, maybe you won't. But Brielle, you need to do better than what you're doing right now. When I've seen you, Brielle, you have the look of like, you need more healing to do. And so do I, Brielle. Like, don't think like I'm not saying this from some point of understanding. But I look at you, Brielle, and your whole vibe is not one where you should be engaging in this type of relationship with Thunder Chicken. It's not going to work out. You can't be bringing men into your life, Brielle, just willy-nilly, getting your kids to connect to them, to bond with them, when it's never going to work out. It's going to be really, really, deer in the headlights, Manic says. You can't be doing this, Brielle. It's not. And you're like, oh, well, I haven't introduced him to my kids. If you guys are talking all night on the phone and your kids are coming in, I could almost bet they've at least seen him digitally over the screen. Mommy, who are you talking to? Oh, it's Thunder Chicken, or whatever his name is, And then now all of a sudden it's like another man in their life. You're not going to help them, Brielle. Whatever impulse you're having right now that's drawing you towards Thunder Chicken, you need to really examine your motivations. You're gonna really have to examine the potential impact of your decisions and the long-term consequences it's going to have on your children. All right? Because it's not going to work out, and everybody fucking knows it. And like Interdimensional Cat, what do you think about all these women that show up in here other than you? You seem to be the only one speaking some sense. Where they're like, oh, fuck you. You're just jealous, Zetetic Warrior. You're just jealous because she's going to fuck him and not you. Like that's really where I'm coming from. Or all these women that are like, you're just hating. Good for you, Brielle. Good for you, Thunder Chicken. What would you have to say to all these women, Interdimensional Cat? Because they're all capping and lying, and they know they're fucking lying. And I'm tired of people lying to each other. Go ahead. What are you going to say to Christy Lee Dolls, Heidi, Mimi, Salty Siren? What are you going to say to them? I'd like to hear it.
I would agree with you. And that's part of the reason, another reason why I made the comment is because when I met Lee, the theme at that particular Flattoberfest where people were trying to find apocalypse partners because, we know what's coming. And and I know a lot of women are, I don't even care, woman or man, nobody can do what we have facing us alone. And so I feel like these women are just kind of trying to grasp onto a man so that they'll be able to, have some help. And where I was coming from with him, I wanted to learn a new trade. I wanted to learn a little bit more about the cannabis business. And so You just have to be careful. Do you know what obscurantism means?
No.
Okay,
Let us
so
know.
and I came across it while I was hanging out with him. I'm like, that's what I'm dealing with. It's where you only give people the information so they will do what you want them to do, but you leave out pertinent information where you'd be like, oh, hell no, I ain't doing that. That's what obscurantism is. And I found myself in that kind of a situation over and over and over again, only giving you the information so you agree to do what you want them to do.
Right. So it's kind of like a form of manipulation and exploitation.
Completely. So, I see him in these chats from time to time when I'm able to catch a show. I actually have to leave in a little bit. And he's hitting on all these girls and they're lapping it up. I'm like, you women have no idea. It's a complete false facade. And I don't want to see anybody I almost was thrown in jail and had my car taken away because he left this marijuana wide open in the back of my truck at the Ocala Rainbow thing. For anyone who's interested in that, that's nothing more than a major sausage fest. Hold on one second.
You're saying the rainbow hippies are just a bunch of guys?
It's just basically a bunch of homeless guys hanging out in the woods. And the women that are there are trashed. Absolutely trashed.
What happened to the hippies? There used to be a whole hippie culture. It's now just kind of gone down the drain. Are there any really hippies left? Everything seems co-opted, corporatized. It's really bad.
I don't know.
All right, Interdimensional Cat, I'm going to let you go to work. I'm going to let you go. I don't really know what to make of all of this. I mean, at least you got to give your opinion on the subject. And I got to say, Thunder Chicken, whatever vibes you got going on, bro, you're suspect to me, dog. I don't know. I'm just calling it like I sees it, bro. And you're kind of suspect, Thunder Chicken. It's a little disappointing, honestly. And you've had many chances to kind of come correct, dude. And I don't know. You're kind of creepy, bro. I think I agree. I think I have to agree with Interdimensional Cat in a lot of ways. Your whole vibe over these airways and these chats is kind of gross, bro. It does seem a bit exploitative, Like M. Davis says, predator versus broken hose. I mean, it's kind of framing it. It's kind of the way I'm looking at it too, M. Davis. Anyway, Art Interdimensional Cat, appreciate you coming on today.
I appreciate the time. Thank you.
You showed your face and stuff.
I ask you to ask him to deny anything that I've said here.
Gotcha. Well, Gordon Soul goes break straight into song once the lady has gone. It's funny. It's like my listeners are starting to realize what's going on in my mind. That's so funny. All right, Interdimensional Cat. We'll talk to you another time. Thanks for coming on.
All right, have a great day. Thank you.
Much love. Interdimensional Cat. Go ahead, Tommy. Did you pay attention to any of that, or are you just onto your own fucking thing?
Yes,
what's going on,
I got
bro?
it all. This is one of the few times that backstaging me was advantageous, so I could just do whatever substances people claim I'm doing and just listen. And I was taking in way more than the conversation too. And lucky for the chat and this channel that I don't respect any of you enough that she has to be here for me to lay this out. You can be gone. She could sit here and I'd still say the same shit. So basically, you got this post-wall woman. She's going for her catastrophe fuck with this dude that obviously is reaching himself where possible. And she put the penis on a pedestal and she got it. She got that remembrance that, oh, she used to be kind of a young bikini Florida sliz that the boys were training on. And then she had that reminiscent of that. And now she's getting them married eyes. Oh, he'll let me get old and bang this to dust, And yeah, man, she's putting out that she's doing that middle school shit of, oh, he ain't shit, girl. So you just back off until I figure out my game plan on that. but he ain't shit. I want everybody to know he ain't shit, so that you ain't
Gotcha.
standing in my way.
So you
And
kind of think
meanwhile-
that, right? So she's kind of showing some broken host stuff herself. You're saying?
Yes, and you would rather listen to that. Like the first time I told you go pound out that Christy Lee Dawes, you could have been there by now, or she could have been here by now. Well, here, yes, like if she wanted.
I decided not to fuck
but
Christy
between
Lee
you
Dawes
and
because she'll fuck it up, dude. If I go fuck Christy Lee Dawes, who's here right now, look at her. I mean, she's who wouldn't want that, man?
I
can
know
only imagine
she
what I
even
would do
showed
with
up,
her.
and she doesn't have the discernment to be like, I could have sucked his dick 5 times by now. He wants to talk about this dyke drama.
Right. Like, I agree. Don't get me wrong, dude. I would love to explore every bit and every inch of Christy Lee Dawes. Like,
No,
every
she's a
little inch
fucking
of it. But
catfish, bro. She's a fucking catfish.
you think it's a catfish? I don't know.
Oh,
man.
think
I don't
about
know.
it. Think about it. Every time I'm online, you know how much I'm on here as a fucking rich guy without much fucking direction. Every time I'm on, every time I'm in the kitchen, she in the kitchen. And her dude left her, and that picture's looking a little sus as far as just narrowing it down, get the hair around the neck, narrowing it down. I know the catfish game. I call out fucking trap boys on fucking Snapchat, and you think I don't know a female fucking catfish when I see one? I mean, Mimi, even your picture is from better days, woman. Come on.
Oh my God, Tommy, you're just gonna come in here and insult all my female listeners? Like that's what you're gonna do?
Just the ones that play that unslaved bullshit, try and shake their heads all concerned like I'm damaged, like I need healing. Fucking cunts, I swear. Anybody that's spent more than a couple months at Paul's house and hasn't moved on, like I go back to fuck with them people. Come on. You guys show up in full zealot cult support. Even Z's coming around to that bullshit. Give the man some credit.
Yo, do me a favor, Tommy. I want you to do the remix on my R&B song. I want to hear the Illumitami remix because I know you got skills you're holding back, bro. All right, so hold on.
I said you were my easiest deep fake. I already had you singing well. Like, wait till I gotta find out how I fucked up my filters. It's just one thing I deleted. I just gotta find it and everything's fine. But
all right, let me hear your remix. Hold on.
No, is this what you just played? Don't play that again. Don't play it. No.
Getting knocked up by multiple men. But
let's just bring Calcott on and see what he thinks of things.
Stored all their DNA in your fucking vag pocket. Cause I'm gonna lick it out every DNA.
Oh, he definitely wants to not fuck Christy Lee Dawes. He's like, how can I possibly lose this chance at oral sex?
Coming from the chicken, yeah. Come on, Tommy.
Christy, the humor is in the justification and like the God turning a blind eye to it. Yeah, Divine. As much as I hate you, Divine Spirit, go back to bed, you joker-faced bitch. Why would you be here right now?
Chicken, do you have a job and like make money? My kids have
like she's Jack Nicholson face. Like, don't tell me that Florida Dyke isn't getting more than her.
We got love.
That bitch has the catfish with the biggest aviators she can find, and it doesn't cover her Jack Nicholson Joker smile. Like when that bitch dies, you're gonna find a little silk bag in her pocket going.
Girl, our love's gonna carry us through. Our love's gonna feed us.
It's always love, baby.
I mean it. Like my youngest daughter has allergies. She's on a gluten-free
diet. Oh, it's not the throbbing circle, Calvin. It's the sound that it represents.
That's all right, Brielle. We're gonna make it all work.
Beer Taco, try and like catch up to season 3. You're talking like mid-season 1 shit.
Girl, you know it's true.
No, if I was singing, people would be out in the seat. All right. I don't know how many panels you get around to, but I dropped the "Don't You Forget About Me" shit on a panel, and it was like encore. You guys need to catch the fuck up. There's more to panel life than just the Kingdom of Unslavia, which is very.
He's just
that's the special kingdom, people.
King. I know. I've watched his show every single day since he's been on for months and months. But since you said he's boring, I went on and I told him he was boring too. Does that make you love me more? What do you mean ignore
Tommy, everyone? Tommy was trying to get you dick, Christy Lee Dawes. Tommy has never turned away from Z. Fuck that catfish and fat girl. Like at least it's pussy and fat girls suck the best dick. Hands down. Like, if you damn boys, keep thick, damn boy, you are a dick sucker. Don't fucking lie.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
tried them all,
Come
ladies.
on, girl. I'm gonna give up all my hopes and dreams.
Define what you miss is like anything that would make you relevant or justify your wrenches in your tyrannical, harpy, witch cauldron ways. Fuck you, divine spirit. You can have the London show. I think the London show sucks because he just came in here and said big ups to fucking Snafu. How much fucking awareness is that? I don't care how fucking far away you are. I don't care if you're in the land of fucking UK. If you're giving big ups to Zemetic Warrior, I knew ye not. You will burn for eternity. As the Sky Father said, I knew ye not, Snafu supporter. Jesus.
What's the problem,
To
Tommy?
think I actually gave... I called it an honor to have a London man wrench. And to think he'd roll in here and say, big ups to Snafu. Like, that dude is as retarded as the day he told me Unslavia people were. Like, people who came from the kingdom of Unslavia, they're his people, Tom. Don't shit on those people. Those his people. I'm like, dude, what hours do you watch them? Because they were here long before we knew where your channel was, and they're not your people, London man.
So what happened between you and London Man, Tommy? I thought you guys were all cozy. What happened?
Oh, yeah. I treated him like a man. He hit me up on those DMs. We had private heterosexual talks over StreamYard that will never be posted. And because the majority of his average 35 live viewers emailed their discretion about me challenging Discworld, well, it's all off, Tom. It's all off. Yeah, big up, Snafu. Like, he thinks that's like, oh, if I say it twice, I'll get him. Like, got him. London man, if all this gets turned off, if the power goes out, if they switch us to cashless, there's no internet, you're still that same weak-ass dude. It is always something with me, Austin. It's always something in, like, integrity and, like, validity. I play characters and I'm more honest than you people. Austin, a lot of veterans on the streets of Denver still asking me where that Austin Murphy $1,000 is for proving we're on a fucking globe. London McLovin, do you even know what the optics are high means when you say it? Because I don't think you do. Bane Bear. It's not bad enough you have a bear title. I mean, dude, have you been around these streets fronting your bear title? Your leader kind of pokes his own ass with his fingers and sniffs it, and that's how he comes when he jerks off. And he thinks that your leader, Bane Bear, is using cement, and instead of the way you would cement stones to make like a cool wall, he's cementing triangles of wood. Tell me that motherfucker is on meth.
Tommy, I have no idea what you're talking about. I mean, I know you're talking about
Okay, let me catch you up, Z. Let me catch you up, Z, because I know you know your channel and then your daddy's channel, who's like abused you for long enough that now even you get it. You're oblivious to the fact you're making fun of what's his name? What's the guy with the kids that aren't his?
Thunder Simp.
Thunder Chicken. Yeah. You're oblivious to like making fun of Thunder Chicken when your first honest cry in the land of Unslavia was taking up for that daughter of yours that I guess she's yours out of love. Like, you were a Thunder Chicken with one girl, and you got emotional over it. And I gave you props for that. I gave you props for that because I said, I respect any dude that'll cry about a daughter that's not his, because most dudes just walking off. I know I wouldn't even date a single mom. Shout to Christy Lee Dolls. But fucking, you people have lost your minds. Fucking finding props for Snafu. He's a goddamn liar. So, London man, remember when you would let a guy accuse me of pedo to no end? And then you finally kicked him. And whenever I was like, no, I'm not pedo, you go, oh, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it when you're defending yourself. And now you're giving big ups to Snafu, the only man that's still carrying the pedo thing when everybody knows that I'm not pedo. Even my haters are like, no, he's not pedo. Like, even Paul Enslaved was like, dude, it's a 17-year-old girl. It was legal in Colorado. Like, what do you got, Snafu? I know what you got. Sitting in the fucking chat because even Jack Talcott shut you down on the pedo thing. So all I want to know, Snafu, is where's these ops you got watching me when I leave my house? so I can show you on stream what I do to them. Oh, wait, I can because they're fucking imaginary. Oh, yes, thank you, Feather Bear. Another, Owen, haha, with the bear name? You're laughing at Owen with the bear name? God damn, the lack of fucking awareness, people. Plus oh yeah, don't forget how you threaten children. Dude, the circle jerk crew of Drew that hates me, Snafu, that I'm making my first diss track about Drew. Oh, of course the numbers are dropping. That's the plan, because they weren't dropping when Z was singing and dancing about the situation he represents. I'm reining it in. Christy, you're right. I'm going to ignore the plebs in the chat. I got to get back to educating Z. Z, the bear names.
No, keep going off on me.
Sorry, you know how it gets with the truth. Guilty as charged, Rob, with the truth spurred. That's where it all comes from. They're like, meth? No, that's the passion of knowing the lore. So, Z, listen, there's a guy much bigger than you or Paul, and he's probably saying half as much as either of you. And his name's Owen Benjamin. And I quit watching Owen whenever he was not YouTube worthy, not because of his YouTube not worthiness, but because, man, if Owen's going someplace else, I don't care to type in. I didn't even type in a new address for Joe Rogan. And I know that whatever he's on now, I know that shit's free. Yes, Bane Bear, I'm Lispy. We've covered that. Is season 3 your first season, cunt? I'm about to rip your first daddy. I'm about to rip your illegitimate daddy that rejected you, Bane Bear. You think that Owen is your ally? Why, when Owen left YouTube, I didn't even follow him because Owen's thing was to take green name, membership, bear names, and if they said one thing to spite him, ban for life. And that's what I liked about him, was taking fucking money-paying, sponsoring, fucking green name members, some of the earliest possible members of YouTube that you could member on YouTube. Oh, I don't understand the context of your chat. Banned for life. Oh yeah, man. Owen's a fucking sped through and through, man. And to say something for the Kingdom of Enslavia, I don't even think he knows who the fuck he is. I mean, this dude's, Enslavia's running around YouTube claiming he's the first of this, the first of that, and you guys won't correct him. What the fuck is wrong with this little bus? You guys actually say, oh, that wizard, he's throwing some knowledge. That old coot wizard. God, I hate you all except Rob right now. Jesus, like at least Rob can come into channels and be like, Tom, I know you spitting that truth. Like, and I know you're not really an N-word. You're just a black dude. Guys, you still let Joe Cool come back. Well, London, he's fronting the little bus. And I mean, if you weren't busy calling these people your people before knowing about them, you might be beating me to the punch on some of this stuff. You know what, London? When you said, like, weirdos stay out, but, like, I was giving you props.
No, we need to take a break from Tommy. Funny thing is, guys, I was just kind of wondering how long he would just go and go and go without a break. And turns out that, right, he'll just keep going. Turns out that, like I'm guessing that even like when he's not on stream, he's probably just doing that to himself, like in a room. You know, he's probably just running his mouth over and over again in a fucking room.
You can go on Benton's, and he goes on for hours at a time. He can, at least.
Like I listened to him too when he's going on. Like I was picking up little things he was saying. Like he runs through all his little issues he has with everybody. Like he's got them all cataloged. And then he has to run through them, you know, like it's insane. I had some good stuff I wanted to get to this morning, Rob Cleveland, but the show kind of got derailed because we got back on the fucking Thunder Chicken topic again because this interdimensional cat had to message me, about Thunder Chicken, man. And yeah,
because I missed most of the show. I just hopped on when I typed in link.
Yeah, dude. So she came on and I read it. Like she left me this whole comment about how Thunder Chicken's broke and he's desperate and he's just trying to use these bitches and don't listen to anything he says and all kinds of stuff like that. So, I mean, I addressed it. She came on. We talked about it. I don't really want to just go at Thunder Chicken, but I got to just say, Rob, and to you, Thunder Chicken, that like, whatever, dude, like, I don't know what your deal is, but your vibes are a little off to me. I don't know if I'm just coming around to it or if I'm just, if that's something new with you or probably just something I'm realizing. But because I realize it now, Rob, like I was wondering, like, why is he around so much? Like, why is he like always on my channel, always on Paul's channel? Especially when he came up here the other day and was trying to like throw shade at me. All right, well,
I still have
you don't like my
Mark's
content, Thunder Chicken. Like, why are you here? But now I realize this is like a business opportunity for him because he sells his little, stuff to all these people here. And not only Interdimensional Cat validated that, but other people in my chat have said, "Oh, I buy my, stuff from him for certain treatments." So now I kind of get what he's doing around here. So it makes a little bit more sense to me. But I got to just tell you, Thunder Chicken, that bro, you think you're gonna come on my channel, think you're gonna play me out, dude? I'm the wrong guy, Home Slice. Like, you think you're just gonna come here and try to like throw whatever that energy like towards me? It ain't gonna happen, Thunder Chicken. I'll spend the next 7 streams just going at you, until you come correct. Really, dude. And I ain't even trying to pretend like I'm doing this for Brielle's good. If Brielle's gonna do what she wants to do. Just some spirit inside of me that wants to keep hammering Thunder Chicken because it's the way he's coming off to me, like Thunder Chicken, bro. You think you're gonna step on my show and flex to me, bro? No, dude, that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen, dude. I'll make you content over and over and over again, and just make my audience laugh over and over and over again, dude. If you want to keep coming like this, dude. So do what you're going to do, big dog, but it is the way it is. Do what you're going to do, homie. Because you want to play that, oh, we boys, bro, we boys. But yet you're just going to simp all over the place. When I call you out on it, you're going to get in your little feelers. Right, Heidi says, "Oh dear, Z," because Heidi's one of Thunder Chicken's customers, so she doesn't want me to disparage them because she gets her whatever from him. Okay, Heidi, what does that have to do with me? I'd like to hear it. I'd like to hear it. It was the same thing with Three Fingers. He was like, "Don't talk about Thunder Chicken. Why, you're buying into the whole Thunder Chicken persona? Hey, ladies, I'm a man of the land. I'll hook you up. I'll fuck you too. Give me a place to live." Unbelievable. Unbelievable. And he says, he's creating a business. Who cares? Well, he's not going to do it fucking riding off my fucking coattails, trying to put me down, thinking he's the secret king, Heidi. You have to realize that, Heidi. Like, what don't you see about that, Heidi? Divine Spirit 313. So I'm just supposed to let Thunder Chicken just hover around in the background, throw shots at me from the fucking cheap seats, and when he gets butthurt, come out and try to fucking show me who's the real boss? Come on, Heidi. You know better than that. What's your deal, Heidi? Like, you're going to show you like your broken hoe credentials to come on here and fucking cape for Thunder Chicken? That's what you're going to do? Nah.
I'm about to hop on a different device here. My shit is tripping.
Whatever you need to do, Rob. Whatever you need to do. Slash S says, Brother Z, you started it. Yeah. Slash A, you think I started this? You better check the facts. You better check the facts. On this whole thing. Slash A. Another broken hoe is joined. Like, you guys are really just going to fall for this whole Thunder Chicken thing? This whole beta simp? Like, he's a victim now? Yeah. That's what we're going to do. All right, Illumitami, calm down, dude.
Well, I mean, you opened with the music thing. And when you threw me back there, you acted like I ruined your great content you had ready. But if you had great content ready, would you went with Florida Woman and like a ton of 8th grade drama carried out by 50-plus-year-olds? So the way your chat of fucking special ed, the way you can contribute is I don't know of them having any bias between me and the fucking Drew Slew crew, because I have to admit, Drew's made more Unslavia thumbnail headlines than me. Like, they don't front me in the fucking thumbnails as often as they have Drew. And so I kind of wanted to run this instrumental by you guys, because last night when I dominated Jack's Talcott stream, give that shit a fucking view, because I ripped that fucking Antifa nightmare bitch that came on.
Tommy, what are you talking about, Tommy?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I need to focus.
You're just
so I'm
rambling.
dropping this.
Just
Okay,
rambling.
so in that, when Drew came at me, I kind of mentioned, Drew, I got this really surgical diss track coming at you. It's gonna have a music video and everything. But now I'm wondering if Drew's worth this fucking slapping fire instrumental. I don't know if I want to waste it on him. I want to get opinions. Is this fire instrumental, or am I just too Gen X and I don't give a fuck what millennials and Zoomers think of music? But would I be wasting this on Drew? I want to open it. It's got kind of like a Linkin Park-ish thing to it. And the first part is going to be like the news headline talking to, oh my God, Drew's coming. Illumitami has had Diablo Blanco to take the rhymes. And, and then there's the drop. You're going to hear the drop rolled by Saturn. Wait for the drop. And then boom, that's when the lyrics come in. All right, let's do it. Urgent news, blah, 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 that's Spurt News. Spurt News, blah, 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 Drew, Spurt News. And then footage of him talking shit when I'm not there. Now we're going live on the scene. Boom! All right, and then you don't hear it all. It's kind of got the 8 Mile thing go, like, hey, you'll talk about the outline. It's time, call you out time. Like I told your girl that we traded dicks. She's like, fine. I don't know, I'm tossing it around, but it's going to be fire. But is that too harsh? Because I'm going to fucking rip his heart out his fucking rib cage and show it to him before it ceases to support his fucking pulse. And he'll just be like the Unslavia guy. He'll just come back and keep making videos. That's why it's kind of like, it's like Highlanders just stabbing.
You're muted.
How do I get this show somewhat like structured, man? How do I get it back on the tracks? Like, we're in the ditch right now. I let Tommy come up in Spurg, and now we're in this whole place, dude. With Tommy Spurgin.
It's got all reliable.
Do I just
guess, right?
Do I just get rid of Tommy, or do I let him keep Spurgin for like an hour? Like what am I supposed to do with him now? Because I gotta admit,
if it was
part of me, it's almost some weird like it's almost like an ASMR thing for me. Like, just to have him Spurgin, like, I don't know, there's something about it that is in some way compelling, but at the same time, like, how do I just let my whole show turn into this? Just Tommy flipping out, man. I'm not sure, dude. It's weird.
Well, if I was in your position, which I probably will never be, I mean, I would let him go and do his thing. But then again, that's just me.
All right.
I'm sort of fascinated by Tommy and what he says and how he goes off on the folks, including me. I mean, sometimes it's funny.
You there, Tommy? Tommy says he has to humiliate me. Go ahead, Tommy. The fuck are you doing?
Why is Divine Spirit? Why are you asking why I hate everyone? When you followed me to more channels than fucking Paul did, you Jack Nicholson looking hoe. That's my evil demonic demon music. No, no, Divine Spirit. You
As
are
your resident
stupid
producer from
fucking
the
bitch.
shadows, just turn it down a bit.
Listen. Oh man, I feel like trying to win a fucking mirror with a bare titty chick on it. You guys remember those? When you throw the dart at the balloons and it pop, and they'd be like, "You want the Harley Davidson mirror with the topless bitch on it? And you hang it on your wall when you watch Beavis and Butthead when it was new."
The music is drowning him out. I'm not sure if you're doing that on purpose.
Except Divine Spirit, you're so lost in your evil fucking witch sauce. Yeah, I don't even want to. She ain't even worth it. Stupid bitch. She doesn't even panic. Oh no, Divine Spirit, it's not that you follow me, it's that you go to more panels than I do. And you've always had that psycho fucking cunt picture. I fucking hate you. I'd stand before Baby Jesus and say, "Baby Jesus, I hate Divine Spirit." And he wouldn't cry. You think that's a little telling there, Divine Spirit? He wouldn't cry. I mean, I've made the boy cry as much as I touch my dick. And when I tell him that I hate you, he goes, he laughs like a fucking Snuggles commercial. Yes, that's the response of a very truth-telling female, Divine. LOL, okay, wah. The Wario response, wah. I had a Wario filter. I was saving it for if, you know, whoever comes up. Season 1 people. Ball game! Come on, Z, you want to do some bars? Cut the fucking circus music. Let's duet some bars. Come on, I'm just warming up. Oh, so
All right,
they just
Tommy,
gonna
you want to do
abandon
some
it.
bars? I'll give you some music, dude. I'll give you the Thunder Simp track, dude. You want to do the remix on the Thunder Simp?
No, I think you've played that out. I don't know why you played it twice and then complain to me that you're fucking wrong. I came up to say you would have had a better show if we would have reviewed how I wrecked Jack Talcott, but not when you did Heidi. Who the fuck is Heidi, Terry? And you better watch who you, if as soon as you give me a screen name, I guarantee I'm gonna justify it. I root for you, Tommy, but not when you diss Heidi. Okay, Terry, it wasn't about did or diss. It was more like, who the fuck is Heidi? Guys, this is a rare occasion where I'm up earlier than Z. I'm not keeping going. This is like morning cardio. I dominated Jack's show last night. I slept like a baby. And now I'm up early to get a jump on this market chaos that I'm banking off of. See, if Z would have, if any channel would have respected me a little more, followed what I was doing, you'd get to sit around for hours on YouTube talking about how you still help homeless people when you're out. Yo, Snafu, get over it, dude. Like you're talking to a brick wall or a London man that doesn't know enough about you to ignore you. Mantic, the metaphysician, you might be new to this, but too late, buddy. I'm done with helping people. I've tried to help these faggots for so long, and they just want to unslave. Like, guess what? Oh, hello. Okay, thought the algorithm forgot I was a faggot for a second. No, Divine Spirit, you're gaslighting, you stupid bitch.
He knows that he can't come up here and just keep slinging the F word around. Tommy, you know you can't just come on my channel and do that. No, it's free speech. Yeah, I get it. But I don't need you on my channel throwing the F word around, dude. Like, what's your issue, man? Like, that's Tommy's thing, dude. Whenever he comes on, eventually, he's going to pop the F word or the N word towards all our melanated friends. He can't control himself. He really can't. Like, he's got nothing else but the N word or the F word. Tommy, why do you always go to the homophobic slurs when you're on people's channels? Like, what's up with that, dude?
Why are you gaslighting me?
How's it gaslighting? You're the one who says the F word over and over again on people's fucking streams, bro. What's with that?
You opened up my ability to say the F word when you used your stream to say I fucked trans. That makes me an F word. Does it not? Like, I wouldn't expect the guy that forgot he cried about someone else's child to make fun of a guy trying to raise other people's child. I'd expect you to forget you called me a tranny fucker and then won't let me say faggot.
You said, see,
Even
you
Rob lets me say nigger. The algorithm knows I'm black when
there you go again. I can't let you up
do
here.
you hate freedom, Z? Did I call someone a nigger?
Right,
Rob, did I call someone a nigger, Rob?
People don't like it.
I haven't seen it.
There he goes again.
He
He
can't
can't help
directly call somebody. Sorry, just answering the question.
Tommy, Tommy, you told me that you fucked that tranny in the Denver airport bathroom. Then you backtracked and said, no, I only hit on her for 3 months. But I heard you say you fucked that tranny in the bathroom. Why you lying, bro?
I hit on the tranny for 3 months before she had the balls to tell me she had balls. But the thick, actual Asian girl from a different kiosk, I was trying to fuck in the bathroom. And you have the discernment of a peasant from Unslavia. Or you have the belief of Snafu tells the truth, and you just relied on him.
But here's the thing, Tommy. I could, with assuredness, say that I've never engaged in any sexual activity with a
at all. I know, at all.
Anybody.
That's
right.
why you
Which
would
is fine.
cry.
That's just me.
That's why you'd cry over the daughter of a woman that won't let you fuck her until you.
So I'm gonna have to manage this. My point is, Tommy, is that I'm not saying there's anything wrong necessarily with how anybody wants to spend their time romantically or sexually, and with who or with whom. Okay, fine. But Tommy, you seem to have all these different interactions with transsexuals. Like, why are they always like around you? And why are you always engaging with transsexuals in that particular manner, dude? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have all these trannies around me that I have to worry about, you know? I mean, I have, I have Lizzo French, and I love Lizzo, but like Lizzo's not like in my life. We're not like hooking up. Why are you constantly in these romantic relationships with transsexuals, dude? It's very suspect.
You think? I think Lizzo's a lukewarm transmission. because Lizzo had the nerve to like sit on that shit show OTW and watch them call me a F-word Jew. There, are you happy that I've restrained my freedom for your stupid Zoom call? So there's some guy that's respected over on the London Man joke. Voy, yeah, the Voy gets mad props over on London Man. So he shows up on OTW, calling me a faggot Jew. You're a faggot Jew, and then Lizzo comes right on and gets respected.
He just can't help himself. I'm gonna have to let him go, Rob.
I think a part of it may be just how he grew up.
Right now. I'm not even doing a bit on bit. Like, how am I gonna let him up here and just keep? He's just gonna keep on doing that, dude. That's not gonna be good for me or my channel, man.
Yeah, I hear you. I mean, I'm sort of in the same position because I utter that word a lot. I have to sort of restrain myself on streams from saying it because I know how most creators feel about it. But I think it has something to do with just how he grew up, and it's just a word that you toss around. It's a funny word, but I get where you're coming from, though.
It's like this. To categorize me as against free speech because I don't want Tommy on my channel just screaming the F word and the N word over and over again, I think would be a miscategorization. To me, it's not a free speech issue, guys. It's just an issue of, let's say, decorum. It's an issue of, I don't know, just maybe mutual respect on a base level. Not to just, disparage people over and over again. I've never heard one black person say, yeah, I'm okay with white people just saying the N-word over and over again. maybe once or twice. I can't recall it. Like consistently, it's the same chorus. We don't want to hear it. We don't want to hear it. So it's not about free speech, Tommy. It's about me respecting my listeners. Sly Shy doesn't want to come to my show. Sly Shy doesn't want to come to my show and hear Tommy screaming the fucking N-word over and over and over again. Anybody who's going to want to come to my show and hear you screaming the N-word over and over and over again probably has some issues they need to work through, dude. I mean, I don't know, man. Like, you're just like dangerous to have you on my show over and over again.
Number one, the worst thing to happen to your show. I mean, if you really want to never make it in YouTube. Am I muted right now? Okay, just
no, we hear you.
The worst
You're not
thing.
muted. We hear you, Tom,
Okay,
fortunately.
Imagine like whenever a platform that would get you for misinformation for quoting the CDC, and you can't even keep your shape straight, and you think you're gonna make it somewhere in these streets. And do you have a problem with Joe Cool calling me a racist N-word? Like, is he allowed to say N-word on your show?
Why is Bane Bear in a
What did
towel?
I luckily just barely glance out of the corner of my
Right,
like, my
luckily.
peripheral?
Tommy, you're so gay. Tommy, admit that you're gay, please. Bane Bear, we can see you,
Why?
dude.
No, I'm so glad I didn't see what now on my TV just caught up because my TV is a couple seconds behind. Jesus, I'm not gay.
Like, why did Bane Bear come on? Bane Bear, we can see you,
'Cause he's
dude. Tommy's
cruising.
Camera, sorry.
oh my
Haha.
God, bro. You know
Yeah, that's what we
Tommy's gay, dude. Everybody,
No,
do I
no,
need to
no. That's
rewind
what
and
your
watch
people do
reaction
call
when you
cruising.
saw Bane Bear in a fucking towel, Tommy? You just gave it away, man.
Sly Shy, get your dumbass bitch shit out of here with it's about respect. You tried to
I've been
sit over
dressed,
there on
Tommy.
Larry. Oh no,
I've been
I'm
turned
allowed to
on.
call Tommy a tweaker. It's cool when I call Tommy a tweaker. Shut the fuck up, Sly Shy. God damn it, that bitch is so stupid. I don't care what color she is. She's fucking retarded.
Unbelievable.
That's equality, people. No matter what color you are, you can be fucking retarded.
I gotta put him in the back because he's too much. Bane Bear, I'm not really sure, like, like while we're watching you get dressed right now. But I will say Tommy seemed quite excited to watch it all go down. So I don't know if you picked up on that, Rob. I sure did. Like he reacted instantaneously when he saw his abs and shit. It was crazy.
Well, it's not like he has to go to work or anything.
Right. Well, he says he's independently wealthy, Bane Bear. I don't know. I can neither confirm nor deny that claim. Look, Christy
Independently
Lee
wealthy, but not rich enough in character to show his face. Okay.
We've all seen his face before, though. Many
I
of
know,
us.
but he's getting on here complaining. Listen, it's not about whether or not you have the freedom of speech or you can say the words. It's out of respect for the host. I don't run YouTube. Yes, I say words all the time. Not going to use them on YouTube. I respect Z, so he asked not to use those words. Not going to use those words. Is it that hard, Tommy? A little bit of self-control? A little bit?
Yeah, that's sort of the standpoint that I take. It's just respect for the host.
Right. I mean, and Tommy
In
knows
my
I don't
eyes.
have to have him up here. Like he understands that I'm choosing to have him up when he comes up, but at the same time, it's like I really can't have him up here if he's going to do that over and over again.
Well,
Like in a
think of it
real
this
way.
It's like when you go to a skate park. You know, you want to have fun and you want to be adventurous, but everybody pretty much assumes that you're not going to run around the park smacking kids with a skateboard, right? You know, yeah, we want you to have fun like everybody else. Do the chat. Come on, hang out with us. Maybe come on stream. Don't go around smacking people with your skateboard. I
Right.
don't know. It's one of those.
I mean,
things.
here's the thing, Bane Bear. We all know that my channel eventually, if my channel grows,
Mhm.
eventually we know that probably the hammer is going to drop on me, dude. Like eventually we know, given my content, the things I talk about, I'm already skating on thin ice when it comes to YouTube and probably other platforms if I choose to go there.
Yeah.
I don't really need Tommy just screaming the N word and the F word for gay people over and over and over again. Like there's probably like I could probably use my own discernment and not have that on my channel. I don't know. What do you think, Bane Bear? I mean, you got a bear in your name, which means obviously, like, you know, you're acquainted with Owen Benjamin. Owen Benjamin, I think, got kicked off YouTube. Probably the straw that broke the camel's back was because he was consistently using the N-word. I'm not saying he did anything wrong, but that just gives them the leverage they need to fucking axe you. Oh, he's racist.
Yep.
He's bigoted, right? So, you know, he's up here. He's talking about the globe lie. He's basically, you know, popping the lid off the fucking whole shebang here and showing people the lies of this world. But if you're just going to show up and scream N-word over and over again, you're just going to give them the fuel they need to cancel you. I don't think I need to do it. I don't know. What's your take, Bane Bear?
I agree. And that's just it. Owen realized that long ago too. It's like, you don't run YouTube. They respectfully ask you not to say that stuff, so you don't. And so now it's like, if he's invited on somebody else's guest thing, just like I am, I'm a guest on your show. I'm not going to just come on here and be like, bleep, 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 good night, you know? So it's a matter of, I mean, it is a matter of decorum. It's a matter of respect. It's a matter of just understanding where you're at. We don't run these servers. This is not our platform, you know? And if it was even still, I mean, it's just in general, I don't know. I find that getting people with facts is way better than trying to get their goat with words.
You know, yeah, like Terry Davies says, you know, limiting what we say to each other is how they keep us divided. I agree, Terry Davies, but with that being said, there's ways to say things without just hitting every trigger point on purpose, right? Like we can talk about the V scene, the quote unquote clutch shot, without saying the whole word. You know, there's ways to do things, and I agree. Like in a lot of ways, it's probably goes against many of our beliefs, our values, principles, ethics, and morals. But that being said, you know, there's ways to walk the line without just totally blowing the whole thing up, right? Do we have to shoot ourselves in the foot? You know, I mean,
no, I agree completely. It's just one of those things. Think about it. If you got somebody in your life that you respect and admire, they can hurt your feelings with the facts and telling you the truth way more than somebody that you don't care about that's just screaming expletives at you. But anyways, listen, I gotta get to work. Thanks for having me on. I appreciate it. Much love, mad respect. Y'all be good.
Peace out. It's Bane Bear, everybody, coming at us.
It's a cool dude. I met him at Flattoberfest.
Nice. Rob, look what Mr. Miyagi says. Mr. Miyagi likes to come in here and take shots at me every single morning, Rob. He's here every single morning. He takes at least 2 or 3 pot shots at me. He says, don't you all realize Z is just using the audience for his sadistic experiments to see your reactions? The doubting Z has very few ethics. It's so funny, Mr. Miyagi. Like, you just seem to know all my motives, you know, my thoughts, my actions. Like, you just seem to know me better than me, I guess, dude. Because you consistently come in my chat. Notice, Rob, I don't ban him. I don't hide him. I just let him consistently throw invectives at me, vitriol.
I wish he would come up on the panel and speak his voice.
Never once, because he's a chat.
Voice his opinions.
Rob, you see this, Mr. Miyagi. He's a chat ho on like all these channels around the Truthiverse. No one's ever seen him, not even one time, to my knowledge.
Well, I've seen him. I've seen him on Benton's.
Oh, you've seen him? Yeah. I know he espouses himself to be a Christian, for what it's worth. But yet he's here every morning, like, you know, kind of basically, again, just throwing shade at me, dude. He said, if you're blind to it, folks, put it on a shelf. You know, it's just a show, Miyagi. Like, I have a show 3 hours every day, dude. Like, you seem to be here every morning, man. So I always wonder about this, Rob. Like, do you think the mindset of a Mr. Miyagi is like he's here to save everybody from like all the evil content creators? So he's literally going to devote his whole life, all his precious time and energy watching these shows that he apparently hates and just, you know, just warning all the viewers to look out for me. Like, think about it, Mr. Miyagi, how much time and energy you're expending to come here and do what you're doing, bro. Yeah, he says, I pop in all the time. Bro, you are here all the time, big dog. You don't just pop in, Mr. Miyagi. You're here for every minute of all my shows, dude. You're constantly in the chat. And everybody who's here knows that about you, dude. Why don't you all tell Mr. Miyagi if he's capping or not when he's saying that he only pops in from time to time? Because I guarantee you there's going to be 10 people right now in the chat are going to show what a fucking liar you are, dude, because you're here every fucking morning, dude. And I guarantee you at least 10 people in the chat are going to confirm it right now. Guys, chat, is Mr. Miyagi here literally all the time? Yes or no? Dude, you're here every morning, man. Just trashing on me.
Yeah, I think what it is, maybe it's like they just want their sort of displeasure to be heard, and
Right.
by the actual content creator themselves. Because I know that's sort of how it was with me when I sort of hate watch. I like to make my displeasures known, and I want the person to know. That's sort of how I operate. So maybe that's the same thing for him. Who knows?
You still do that, Rob? You're still like
No, not so much now. I sort of just kind of keep it to myself. Like if I'm not, really feeling it, I'll maybe make like I won't really voice it too much, but I'll make like a little comment, but I won't go too deep into it. Just
Right.
whatever.
Let's
If I don't
change
like it too much, I just leave.
change a little bit vibe, Rob, because I know you like when I bring the info, and I wanted to read this article this morning that I found. That's insane, and I know you like when I do the infotainment. So let's make a left turn here or a right turn. You cool with that, bro?
Of course, just along
Alright.
for the ride.
Yeah. So maybe you could weigh on this. I'm on to this. Like, all right. So my new thing now is I'm starting to look through the mainstream media news, and I'm looking at what they're pumping out to these normies, right? Because you guys know, I've said this to my audience many, many times, is I don't watch the mainstream news ever, ever, ever. I don't read the mainstream news ever, ever, ever. But I'm trying to get back into it for, I don't know, I want some understanding, because when I come on here and I talk to you guys, I want to kind of see what's going on in the zeitgeist. Rob, what I'm noticing is what they're presenting as science to the mass of these, the uninitiated, unwashed masses is nothing more than complete insanity, dude. We've gone official clown world, dude. I'm going to give an example of it here, Rob. All right, so I'm going to read this to my audience. Maybe you guys could explain it to me, because I'm fucking flummoxed, dude. Rob, this is what they present as science. All right. So I'm just going through my news feed, and I get this article from Live Science, right? And I've read articles. The other day I read an article from this magazine or whatever it is. I can't, Rob. All right. See, here's the thing, Rob. Rob, can you please talk me through this, Rob? Because I need, it's just me and I'm here and I know I'm like, this is my show. But Rob, sometimes I need support. And I think I need support from you, because when I read articles like this, Rob, I get filled with so many emotions because I see the deception. And even me, Rob, who's been in this game for years on end, I'm still blown away by the deception of quote unquote science, dude. Do you have any words for me to try to help me calm down so I could at least read this article? 'Cause I'm telling you, dude, it makes me crazy, bro. Talk me through it, dude.
You just have to laugh at it, man. That's sort of my remedy for most of these things that I see on the internet or headlines or articles that I read. Because it's so ridiculous and it's so over the top that that's all you really can do is just laugh at it.
Right. Moose wants me to stop repeating your name over and over again. Moose, it's because I'm upset, dude. Like when I can feel my emotions like start to flood in, and then I kind of lose it. And I felt myself like losing it just looking at this insane article. And that's why I brought.
Can you give us the headline at least?
Yeah, I brought my friend Mr. Cleveland here because. All right, okay. From Live Science, Rob. Oh, I said it again, Moose. Don't rage quit. You guys are going to flip out when you hear this title. Ready? Human impact on Earth's tilt leaves researchers surprised and concerned. Science, because you guys all want to tell Z that he doesn't believe in science. What's the matter, Z? Mr. Flat Earther, you don't believe in science? No, guys, I don't believe in science because science isn't something that needs to be believed in. Belief shouldn't have to be any fucking part of the equation. There's no belief. Science has certain principles, guys. It's called the scientific method. You look for evidence when it comes to science. It's called the empirical method, right? There's certain principles. It's simple. You need to be able to observe something. You need to be able to measure something. And then you need to be able to repeat the experiment, guys. That's science. There's no belief involved. All right, Rob, let me read this. I'm going to try to do my best. Rob, and please, Rob, feel free to comment as I go through this, because if this doesn't make you as crazy as it makes me, I don't know, maybe I need to re-examine. Human impact on Earth's tilt leaves researchers surprised and concerned. Groundwater extracted for irrigation and other human activities displaced 2,000 gigatons of water between 1993 and 2012, right? Here's what they're going to tell us, Rob. Humans pumped and displaced so much groundwater in just 2 decades that we shifted the tilt of the Earth's axis, new research suggests.
You know, that reminds me of something that I heard a while ago. I think it was like this hurricane or maybe a tsunami or something, that it was so powerful that it disrupted the Earth's tilt or something to that effect. That's what this article reminds me of. I'm not really too. The details are kind of hazy because, like I said, it's been a while since I looked at it. But that's what that reminded me of.
Are you kidding
And
me,
it's just
Rob?
it's just so ridiculous, man. I mean, like once you sort of, I don't know, man. It's just so ridiculous and over the top.
They say
can't
water.
help but laugh.
Yeah, let me continue. I want to read that again for everybody, guys. Yeah, it is ridiculous, D'Angelo. What's ridiculous is that we just went from Thunder Simp to Illumitomy. Now we're reading about, how the Earth's axis, guys. Please, guys. I want you guys to realize what's going on with this world and the complete insanity clown show that this world is showing you, guys. Just leave it alone. Let it go. Listen, Rob, I'm going to go off here a little bit. Can you allow me to go off here a little bit, Rob, before I read the article? Thank you. Listen, guys. I'm not saying that you guys need to quit your job today or tomorrow. I'm not saying y'all got to stop paying your taxes. I'm not saying y'all got to tomorrow, chop up your license and registration. I'm not saying y'all got to be Paulie Boy. But what I'm saying is, why don't you look at Paulie Boy and guys like him and other people around this channel and see maybe where they're coming from? Some of us, Now, when this world is presenting you such disinformation, such controlled programming and conditioning and social engineering, you have to really ask yourself, is it still worth participating in their system, especially now, as they're just going to erode all privileges that they give you more and more? When they're presenting you with a quote-unquote science that's trying to say that human activity has caused the Earth's axis to tilt, guys. All right? Let me continue reading, Rob. Earth's rotational pole, the point around which the planet rotates. They're just saying this, guys. They're not proving everything. They're just positing these things. Earth's rotational pole, the point around which the planet rotates, shifts with changes in the distribution of mass across the globe, wobbling and wandering in a process called polar motion. While scientists knew that changes in water distribution resulting from climate change could change the polar motion, the impact of groundwater depletion was unknown. Now researchers estimate that by pumping 2,000 gigatons of water from underground layers of water-saturated rock known as aquifers, humans have caused a pretty significant eastward shift of 31 inches in the Earth's rotational pole between the years of 1993 to 2010.
And we didn't feel any of that.
That's because groundwater used for irrigation and other human activities eventually ends up in the ocean, which redistributes the mass from where the water was taken to other parts of the globe. I think that either that's it or cut off. That's all we need to hear. Guys, listen, guys. If you can read that article, this is being presented by science magazines, periodicals, and otherwise. That article was in my Yahoo News feed. Yeah, I still see the Yahoo stuff. I still have a Yahoo email address. Go figure. I have a Gmail one, but I almost rarely use it. This is what they're presenting, guys, as science. That human activity, because, we need to drink fresh water. Guys, what they're doing is they're trying to convince you that your very nature, your very survival practices, the things that you need to do on a daily basis, like drink water, like drive to work so you can have a job and feed your family and, have housing for your family. They're using their propaganda, and they've been doing this for years and years and years. They're using it to convince you that you're the problem, right? That because you need to drink fresh water, to survive, because they've created a system based off their fiat, and you need their money to feed your family, that you're the problem. It's you driving your car to work. Fossil fuels, greenhouse gases, that you need to drink fresh water. We've pumped so much water from the aquifers, apparently, that we've tilted the Earth's axis in space, and it's causing global catastrophe. This is the science that you guys admonish me for not believing in. This is the so-called science that I'm supposed to believe in. Are you fucking kidding me, guys? And you're going to keep sending your kids to these universities to learn from people who are teaching this fucking garbage? Where are you today, Yurt Fellow? Are you going to come into here today, Yurt Fellow, and try to talk about Coriolis again? And that because large-scale storms, hurricanes, cyclones, and monsoons spin in the opposite direction, depending on which hemisphere they're in, that's somehow due to Earth spin? Like there could be no other possible reason why that happens. No, it's Coriolis. It's Earth spin. Yurt. Are you going to come in here, Yurt? And as you're trying to argue that Coriolis is real, are you also going to come in, Yurt Fellow, and argue that we've tilted the fucking Earth's axis because we pumped out groundwater, Yurt? Are you going to try to come in here and fucking argue that too? Because of science, right? Because it's Zetetic Warrior doesn't believe in science. Right. You're right, guys. You're right. Because I don't know science. You know what's funny, Rob? If you gave me a test against Yurt Fellow and all these other fucking morons that want to throw stones at us shaped-hard flat earthers, I guarantee you, Yurt, I'll smoke you in any standard test that you can come up with in science. You understand, Yurt? You want to do a physics test? I'll beat you. You understand? Do you want to do a biology test? I'll beat you, dude. You want to do a chemistry test? I'll fucking beat you, Yurt. So as you come in here and you want to fucking throw stones at the fucking all the stupid flurfs around here, just know that I'll smoke you and all your science, dude. I want to see you argue this, Yurt. Oh, Satanic Warrior. He doesn't understand that because the storms spin in different directions in the north and the south, that it's because the earth is spinning and moving underneath of us. There can't possibly be another explanation. No. Dude, he put a thing up, Rob, when Yurt was going after me with his little hit video, that it said if you could throw a baseball from Texas up north to like Canada, that ball would deflect to the right as it goes because of Coriolis, because things in the north deflect to the right. Right, but that doesn't happen with like an airplane or a Zeppelin or a hot air balloon. Let me ask you, Rob, if you took a hot air balloon or a Zeppelin from Texas straight up north towards Canada, would that hot air balloon also show a deflection to the right? No, it wouldn't. Because why? Because we just know it doesn't. Because you could do it, and it'll just go in the fucking direction you set it in, dude. You know what a gyroscope is, bro? In a gyro, a double gimbal gyroscope, dude? It shows that it holds its place in space, dude. There's no fucking right deflection in the northern hemisphere, Yurt fellow. You get it, dude? It's not demonstrable. Just because they say it doesn't mean it's true. Just because they tell you that storms spin in different directions, whether you're in the north or south, just because they tell you it's because the earth's spinning doesn't mean that's what it is.
Oh, we still have our resident globe expert in the back.
Do you understand? You're going to try to come with me with Coriolis and not understand how fucking moronic you sound. Here's a secret, Yurt. Nobody with half a brain tries to defend the globe or the heliocentric model. You understand, dude? Nobody does it ever. That's why you don't see Neil deGrasse Tyson or any of these other idiots debating top flat earthers, dude. You're never going to see Austin Witts that debate Neil deGrasse Tyson. It'll never happen, dude. Or Eric DeBay against Neil deGrasse Tyson. It'll never happen because they'll get fucking smoked, dude. Only idiots try to defend the globe, like you, Yurt fellow. So, Yurt, as you try to tell me Coriolis is real, are you going to also tell me that this live science article is real? That human use of fucking water from the aquifers has tilted Earth's axis, you dumb fuck? I got to do my Yurt impression now. I have to do it, dude. I'm inspired. I have to do it, Rob. There's no way around it now. Fucking... I have to do it.
I think you need to run a masterclass on the globe Earth. Right.
Hey, everybody. I'm back. It's me, Yurt fellow. Oh, I see OTW's here. Hi, OTW. Hi. I watch OTW too. I'm just trying to copy any creator I can because I really don't have any original content. Hi, Christos. It's me, Yurt. So good to see you again, Christos. Christos, if I do a morning show, are you going to watch me or are you going to just stay at the Satanic Warriors channel? I'm so much better than him. Yeah. Yeah, it's me again. Hi, Yurt fellow. Oh, wait, hold on. What? No, honey. No, honey. No. Yeah, I went shopping yesterday. I'm not going again today. No, I know. I know you said whole grain. They didn't have whole grain. They only had oat. No, just... Honey, I'm broadcasting. Honey, hold on, guys. Hold on, I'll be right back. Honey, I told you when I'm broadcasting, you can't interrupt me. No, I know nobody's listening. I know. No, honey, I told you. They'll listen eventually. Paul Enslaved is going to show up on my channel again, and people will listen again. No, honey, my content's good. Stop saying you hate it. Honey, Just let me do my thing, okay? No, honey. I don't want to go back to work at the plant. I want to do this. I want to be a broadcaster. Paul and Slave does it. Zetetic Warrior does it. OTW does it. I want to do it too. You're always shitting on my dreams. Okay. I'll go to the store after. I'll go after. I'll get the whole grain. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. Sorry. I just had to just a little potty break. Oh shit. Oh, my mic was unmuted. Fuck. Anyway. Hi everybody. It's Yurt Fellow. Welcome to my broadcast. What do we do today? How about this? I'll just play a bunch of news clips and I'll just talk over them, and you'll watch me, right? And you'll contribute, and I'll be a big broadcaster like Paul and Slaved. Yeah, I'm gonna be a big broadcaster like Pauly Boy. Pauly, don't forget about me. Come to my show. I need viewers, Pauly. I love you. Not really. I hate you, Pauly. Oh, I hate it. Why do I have to pretend like I love Paul so much when I hate him? I hate his guts. He's fucking polyamorous, and I'm stuck in his stupid marriage. Ugh. That's okay. It's Rob Cleveland. I'll just keep pretending to love Pauly, and I'll keep showing up at his show, and then maybe all his viewers will come and watch me too. Yeah, I won't even have to produce any content. I love you, Pauly. Oh, hate you. That's right. Remember? Yeah, Pauly. Yeah. Just tell your listeners to come to my show, please. Yeah. Give me a break, Yurt. I'm Yurt Fellow. My IQ's like really low, but like I pretend like I'm like all philosophical and like I know something. Yeah. Lubass is my bigger fan. He's my biggest fan, Lubass. Lubass, I love you. Barney No Bullet. Oh, I hear he's just a genius. That Barney No Bullet guy's at my channel every day. Oh, he's really smart. You know who else is here? Chuck from Tennessee. Look at all my amazing listeners. That's right. I'm just going to make fun of Flat Earth and have no content of my own. Yeah, it's Zetetic Warrior, Coriolis. Dumb fuck. Yeah, okay. Coriolis. Yurt, nobody defends the globe, Yurt. Literally nobody defends the globe, dude. Because it's indefensible, and you're just going to keep looking stupid every time you do it, dude. It's not my lie, you understand? I know it sounds stupid to talk about to you and to all the other people who call us shapetards. I know it sounds dumb, because it is dumb. But we're not the ones who lied, bro. You get it? We're not the ones who tried to create a reality that doesn't exist and just fool everybody for whatever reason, dude. We're just the ones calling it out, dude. Coriolis? Really, Yurt? Coriolis? Unfucking believable. Yeah, I got I'm not bringing you up, Illumitami. I'm not bringing you up so you could just fucking scream the F word over and over again. I'm on a flat earth rant, bro. I'm so much smarter than that Zetetic Warrior. I'm Yurt Fellow. I'm so much smarter than him. I mean, I know he I know he went through all the, classic schooling, I know he was like a 4.0 student and stuff, and like was really good in like math and science and stuff, but he's just really an idiot. Yeah, he's just really an idiot. Yeah, he's just like stupid. Not like me. I'm a Yurt Fellow. Did I mention I'm polyamorous even though I'm married? How does that work? Yeah, Yurt. We all watched you try to claim you're polyamorous on Paul's channel. Paul's polyamorous, so am I. Yeah, did you tell your wife that you're polyamorous, Yurt? Yeah, I told her. She's down with it. Fucking goofball. I'm going to come to the Synthetic Warriors channel, make passive-aggressive comments each day. I'm going to show him how smart I am, everybody. I'm going to try to make him look bad on his channel. Then you're all going to come watch me instead. Yeah. Yeah. I think politics is real, everybody. Vote MAGA. Stupid flurfs. All those flurfs at Synthetic Warriors channel. Give me a break. Yeah. Anyway, so that's it, guys. The because you drink water, we've as humans have tilted the Earth's axis in space. Yeah. Yeah. This is what they're passing off as science to these people. And I'm supposed to just sit here and like let this happen. So you're going to teach that to kids in school? Because it's science, right? It's in a science magazine. Are you serious? Right. Let me ask you, how'd the Earth's axis tilt if the sky hasn't changed one iota, huh? Why is the North Star where it's always been for all of our lives if the axis tilted? Explain that to me. Did the whole universe tilt too? I want to know, Rob. Did the whole universe just tilt because humans drink water from aquifers?
Well, you do know we haven't always had the same North Star, right?
Oh, right. Yeah, it's right. It's right. It was Thuban was the old one. Yeah, Thuban. You know what's funny, Rob? I know their stupid astronomy and model more than all the people that defend it. Do you understand, Yurt fellow, that I guarantee you if we took an astronomy test, I would beat you? This model you're trying to defend? You fucking moron. Yurt taking a hit this morning. You got to understand, Yurt, when you come to my channel like that, I'm just going to use you to represent every other fucking globetard in the world, bro. It's not really about you, Yurt, but it's about you, Yurt. Yeah, it was Thuban. Thousands of years ago. Like anybody could know that. I'll tell you what. The years they said in this article. What's the fucking years they said again? Can't believe I'm pulling up the shit article again.
I think it said 93 through
2010 or something. Yeah, it was like 93 to 2010. Right, guys. So in 17 years, we shifted the axis, but yet the North Star didn't move, or any other of the fucking stars relative to each other. But we tilted. How's that possible? What the fuck is everybody talking about? And they want to say to me, well, how could they hide the lie, Rob Cleveland? How could they just lie about the globe? If it really wasn't a globe, we would just all know about it. How do they lie? This is the science that they're presenting, you guys. They're telling you there's something called gravity that there's no proof of. Oh, gravity, objects attracting to each other. Newtonian gravity. Oh, then they had to expand upon it with Einsteinian gravity and the bending and warping of space-time. Let me ask you, how can you bend and warp a concept? Show me how to do it. Oh, space and time are bent. Okay, prove it to me. First of all, show me space, show me time. Like I said, science has to be observable, measurable, and repeatable. That's science. So how is gravity the bending and warping of space-time? Prove it to me. You can't. You're just saying it over and over again. No, but how could they lie? How could they lie? Guys, Einstein was a moron, guys. Everybody right here listening to me, except maybe you, Yurt, every one of you here listening to me is smarter than Einstein. And you guys fall for it. Oh, Elon Musk, he's a genius. He's a moron, guys. Frankly, I think they get off tricking you people because it's so absurd at this point. It's almost, it strains all comprehension. But y'all believe it. You fall for it. You think that you're sticking to this earth because of the bending and warping of space-time, and you fucking buy it. You think that that moon's in the sky because of the bending and warping of space-time, and you buy it. But yet I got to come on here, and you're going to try to paint me as the fool because I actually have the balls to come on here and say this fucking shit, knowing that there's no way I can go back to this fucking world and get a job anywhere for any corporation at all. Because I'm the dumb flat earther. No, maybe I'm the guy who's trying to fucking speak some sense into you people. You're just going to lie to children? Oh, what's the big deal, Z, if it's flat or if it's round? Oh, because you're just okay with all your kids being lied to? Well, what does it matter? We're just going to teach a lie. We're just going to lie to everybody about the very place that they live in. What else identifies you other than you and your environment? So they're just going to lie about you, about your whole existence in this realm. And I'm just supposed to be okay with it. And I got to put up with idiots like Yurt Fellow come on and try to talk to me about Coriolis. And just leave little jabs in the chat. Like he knows what the fuck's going on, dude. I'll drop the link back in case anybody wants to come back up. Or nobody come up. It's fine. I'll just do my Yurt impression for the next 30 minutes. It's actually fun for me, Yurt. Yurt, do you want your kids to be lied to, dude? Is that what you want? Because it's comfortable? Because it's easy? Just to go along to get along? I don't know. Maybe you're okay with your kids getting lied to. Here's the real question. Why do I have more of a problem with your kids being lied to than you do? That's the real question. Because I don't have any kids. Wouldn't you care if your kids are just getting lied to? Oh, Z. Oh, Z, I don't send my kids to public school, so they're not being lied to. I wonder if Polly will show up on my stream this morning. Polly? Are you there, Polly? Polly? Are you going to come to my stream? Please? I mean, you don't even have to come on. Just maybe just comment in the chat. People see you in the chat, it's going to give you some juice. Please? Yeah. Yeah. Yep. What's up says there's no scientific evidence of Coriolis effect. Yurt, you might need a checkup from the neck up if you believe that pseudoscience nonsense. What it is, what's up, is that they'll just look for anything to confirm their bias. It's called confirmation bias, guys. So in their minds, they just go, okay, I believe something. So instead of really challenging their preconceptions and using critical thinking and critical thought, what they'll do instead is they'll just find whatever information confirms their pre-indoctrinated beliefs, and then they'll just run with it. So when Zetetic Warrior comes on and says there's no Coriolis effect, because if there was, how can the movement of the Earth affect a bullet and hurricanes and a baseball being thrown from Texas to Canada, but not affect a hot air balloon or a helicopter or a fucking bee or a butterfly or a bubble or a balloon, anything that floats? Do you understand? If the Coriolis effect is real, and like your little video you showed me said that, oh, if you could throw a baseball from Canada, from Texas to Canada, you would see it deflect to the right. Then why wouldn't it just a balloon that's stationary just gradually always be deflected towards the right? I don't know. Explain it to me, dude. Because the only thing that's going to affect that balloon is wind, and everybody knows it. Once you take the wind away, it's just going to fucking stay there. It's not going to deflect to the right, whether it's stationary or moving or otherwise. Oh, guys, have you ever seen Foucault's pendulum? Foucault's pendulum? Because that's probably like what would come back to me. He'll just Google. What proves Coriolis? Oh, Foucault's pendulum. Let me ask you, Yurt, if Foucault's pendulum was real and actually affected the pendulum, then why do you have to set it into motion first before the force affects it? Huh? Or maybe you're just not smart enough to understand that concept. Because if the force of the Earth moving affected the movement of Foucault's pendulum, it would just affect the movement of it. You wouldn't have to set it into motion first, dude. Every crane that you see when you go by a city skyscraper when they're doing work would just be fucking moving with the Coriolis, dude. Oh, Coriolis, Zetetic Warrior, you're so stupid. Don't you know? Look at a hurricane. That means the world is spinning. Like I said, Yurt, nobody defends the globe. Nobody, except idiots like you. You get it? Because if the globe was a reality, this whole topic would have been put to bed in 3 seconds, dude. I've had people ask me, well, how come you don't ever see any debates? Well, how come, there's no debates about the globe and flat Earth at, universities and things? Because the reality is, guys, there's tens, if not hundreds of millions of flat earthers all around, because you can go around the flat Earth. You understand? It's not a couple of people on YouTube talking about it. It's tens, if not hundreds of millions of people on Earth. Why? We can't have a voice? I don't understand. We're just all supposed to be silenced, shadow banned on all social media platforms? Because they can't just outright ban us, because you imagine that? I come on here and talk about flat Earth and they just ban my channel? That would be a little too obvious. So they just shadow ban us. So if I try to fucking Google Eric Dubay, I'm just going to see 1,000 fucking hit pieces about him before I actually get to his content. Why is that? Explain it to me. How come when I Google what is a Selenelian eclipse, when during a lunar eclipse, you can see both the moon and the sun in the sky at the same time? Well, how's that possible if it's the Earth shadow? Think about it. Well, how come when I Google Selenelian eclipse, the very first thing it says to me is, oh, the reason why Selenelian eclipse does not prove a flat Earth. Oh, really? Why not just tell me, Google, what a Selenelian eclipse is first before you tell me why it doesn't disprove flat Earth? Why can't you just tell me what it is, Google? You're supposed to give me information. Why is the answer you give me a debunking of flat Earth? I didn't ask you about flat Earth. I asked you what a Selenelian eclipse was. And the first article you give me how it doesn't prove flat Earth. Now explain that to me. No, you can't. Look, guys, I know it's absurd to many of you, this topic. I know you don't think it's important because whatever you're interested in, you're going to tell me that that's more important. Oh, guys, Z, 20,000 children go missing every year just in the US. Why aren't we talking about that? Okay, 20,000 children go missing every year, whatever the number you're going to throw me that's been thrown at me. Okay, that is important. But what does that mean? What does that have to do with me talking about the earth? Oh, talk about whites and freedoms first before you talk to me about flat earth. Oh, really? So we have to choose which one we're going to talk about? So until everybody breaks free of the tyranny, we can't talk about science and reality. That makes sense to you? What's more important than liberating your mind, dude? If they convinced you that your reality is something other than it is, isn't that the biggest enslavement there could be? Is your own mental enslavement, your own mental prison? But no, you're going to come on here and you're going to fucking tell me what to say, how to say it, and tell me what an idiot I am. Links in the chat. Anybody wants to come up? Because I could just sit here and just rant on about this topic on and on, but I'll let you guys, give you guys a chance to come lend your voice to the conversation. And like I said, Jared, it's not about you, dude. But you're one of the few morons who's going to come here and try to fucking defend the globe, dude. No, Z. I never said it. Like, I'm just a guy who just, I'm open-minded. So it could be either a globe or flat. No, it can't be an impossibility, guys. Something can't be something that's impossible. No, let's just move on, Z. There's so many more important things to talk about. Yeah, like the presidential election. Like, that's real. Who's going to win? One senile guy or another senile guy? And we're all supposed to just go along with it. Yeah, that makes sense. Really? That's more important? Nonsense? Right, but I'm the one who's not talking about anything important. No, it could be globe or flat. Let's just move on. No, it can't be something that's impossible. Do you understand? They had the balls, guys, to give you a model, a cosmological model, which is really a scientific model, guys. Really? So they lied to you about science. They're giving you a fake science, a fake cosmology, and we're just all supposed to go along with it. Just keep going to work. Just keep paying your bills. Just keep paying your taxes. Who gives a fuck? Don't pay attention to the man behind the screen, the man behind the curtain. Nah, I ain't going out like that. I'm just telling y'all, I ain't going out like that. Not me. They had the balls, Yurt, to present you and your whole fucking everybody you know and your family with a complete deception from the ground up. They presented us with a model that's impossible, guys. Do you understand? It can't be a globe because it's impossible. That's why. I'll scream about it for the rest of my fucking life if I have to. Maybe one of you will get it after a while. Oh, Z, you're too aggressive. You're too aggressive. Look, there's plenty of flat earth informational channels on here. You want to go check out Dubay, go check out Witsit, go check out Beyond the Imaginary Curve, go check out Flatzoid. You can go check out Jeranism. You can go check out Melodome. They're all great resources. But maybe I need a guy that needs to come on here and fucking talk some sense into you people. Maybe one of you will get it. Because it's not about the information, because you guys don't really want to know the information. Because you're emotionally closed off to it. Because some of you are at least logical enough to realize the implication of the lie. Oh, what does it matter if it's flat? If you have to ask the question, what does it matter that they lied about everything, that they're faking space presentation for decades now? That for hundreds of years, if not more, they co-opted academia, education, and presented you with a complete lie and falsehood. If you don't understand how that matters, I don't know what to do with you. It's impossible, guys. The model they gave you, what they're passing off as science, like what I just read from you from that laughable article, what they're presenting to you is impossible, guys. You understand? There's no experiment that shows that water can stick to a spinning ball, ever. Oh, but it's too big of a magnitude. You'd have to recreate the whole Earth. Guys, you got to think. If you can't prove it, it's not true. I don't care how many authorities have said it over and over again. I don't care how big the deception is. If you can't prove it, it's not true. Get it, guys? Oh, pictures from space. Come on, guys. You can't have water sticking to a spinning ball. I'm sorry. You just fucking can't. Help me out, FMX Radio, Flatman X. Flatman X, my listeners weren't sure if you were ever going to come back and see us, Flatman X. I had at least some of my listeners were speculating that you weren't too happy about my take on our friend Andrew B, and that we might not ever see you again, Flatman X. I don't know, dude. I don't want to put words in your mouth, Flatman X. Hold on, ladies. I'm going to bring him up. I got to give him time to prepare, because these ladies know you now. I think your name's Chris Flatman, and I'm going to give you time to prepare, Heidi, Christy Lee dolls. I'm about to bring him up. Take it easy, ladies. Take it easy. Calm down, everybody. Gird your loins. But yeah, Flatman, there was some speculation around my channel that Z channel is a little too hot to handle for some creators, and that, we saw Nuba rage quit my channel, and apparently Andrew B, we haven't seen him around, and I don't know. Word on the street, Uncle Singer, dude, do you think you're a Flatman X fan? Heidi, so are you. No surprise, but do you guys think Flatman X is going to be able to handle the heat of Z show, or you think Flatman X is going to get in his feelers like some other people? What do you think, Uncle Rick and others in the chat? You guys think he could take it? No wants me not to stampede you, FMX. What do you think, Uncle Rick? Is our boy going to be able to handle the heat? Here's the question. How long before FMX rage quits Z show? How do you think she can take it, Flatman X? She thinks she'll be able to handle the heat. Let me see. What's up just says part of the Murder Dome crew? I don't know, Heidi. All right, I'll bring him up. I won't make you guys wait any longer. Flatman X, welcome back, bro. Welcome back to Z Show.
Grand Rising. How's everybody doing? I figure I'll come in and say hello before I start my work day and I go get my journey going, doing another prosperous, wonderful week we have in here. And as far as not coming on your show, I don't know. I've never heard of these rumors. I never heard of these rumors. Although all the different people that you like to poke fun at, and they find their way over to my channel for a little bit more uplifting side. But it's okay. We all vibe differently. Our energies are allowed to mesh and, poke and wrestle and whatnot. That's what makes us male. We wrestle, physically and intellectually. So it's all good. It's all good. Thick skin here.
Right on, big dog. So, I mean, it seems like you're, you pop into Z Show here and there, but I don't know if you've heard, I was kind of going at Andrew B a little bit, and I love Andrew Flatman X. He probably thinks I don't, but I really do love Andrew.
No, I make
And,
sure he knows because when he pops over to mine, I still call him creepy just to keep fucking with him a little bit.
right. So, do you think he's still listening to me in the background? Because he hasn't shown himself in days. Do you think he's still listening? Like, or do you think he's just gone? What do you think, bro?
Maybe, but you know, he's a smart dude, so he picks his intellectual battles, you know, strategically, I would like to think. And he's a electrical minded man like myself, and he has a lot of things going on behind the scenes in his personal life. And that's what I'm working on now as well. That's why I'm usually up much earlier than this, but I have to keep my mind focused. That way I get shit done during the day. I just want to let you know, Z, thanks to you, actually, you've been my catalyst to go streaming myself in the afternoon hours. And a lot of us got, I see my man Z, he's doing it, getting up all hours in the morning, just doing it, just saying what he has to say. I'm like, you know what? I need to say what I have to say. I'll be having these long, dramatic, very extensive phone calls with my little circle of the Mellow Dome, or I guess we're known as the Murder Dome now in some areas.
Murder Dome. Why don't you stream those, man? When y'all guys are like chatting it up on the phone, man, why don't you just, maybe people would like to hear what you guys are talking about, like just do it live, bro.
Well, the thing is, we're the Mellow Dome, so there's not much murdering going on over here. But some people perceive us a bit differently, I assume, and their lens of looking at FMX and the Mellow Dome crew, I guess, is a bit harsh, I would say. But to each his own. Doesn't bother me.
Look, the haters are always going to be there, bro. But I have to admit, dude, and since you see Andrew B, just let him know that Z still loves him. In fact, Andrew, we love and miss you so much that I don't know. I think I got to bring Andrew B back in spirit, at least. I'm just saying, guys, like, Andrew, we love you, bro, but we love you so much that we're going to have to bring you back, Andrew.
He'll be back, I'm sure.
Yeah. He's here. He's here now, FMX. Yeah, he's I think he's here. Hold on. Andrew, go ahead, Andrew.
Here we go. I knew this shit was coming.
Sorry. I've been eating too much Dr. Clot Pussy, and I got those spike proteins stuck in my throat. Andrew, Flatman X. Excuse me. Flatman, did you know I eat Dr. Pussy? Oh, did you know that?
There you go.
Yeah. Flatman, you might have missed it, but yeah, I hook up with doctors, not like Satanic Warrior. He fucks crack whores, but anyway. Oh, excuse me. The problem is, because I fuck all these doctors, is that a lot of them have like gotten the clot shot, and when I eat them out, they're shedding
background music. Am I hearing background music back over here?
No, it's just I'm just so creepy that whenever I speak, like, creepy music comes on. It's not background music. It's just my creepiness. Never mind. I'm not creepy. Not creepy, everybody. Anyway, so yeah, Flatman. So I'm busy like eating out all these doctors, but unfortunately they've all gotten the clot shot and they're shedding in my mouth, and I have spike proteins in my throat, and I don't know. I can't get the spike proteins out. Flatman X, do you have any like advice on how to clear my throat of all these shedding clot pussy spike proteins from eating all these doctors out? What do you think, man?
I'm sure he's just dying to come back to your show at this point. I'm sure he's just clawing at the walls.
No, man, I am on the show. It's me. It's Andrew B. Yeah. So here's the thing, FMX Radio. I would come back to Z's show, but he really needs to show me more respect, okay? Because I'm really just a fan, and I'm never trying to like promote anything when I'm on a show or anything. It's just because I'm a fan, and I don't know why he's just making fun of me like this. I mean, I just wish he would just let me come on his show, just say whatever I want, not make fun of me, and let me be as creepy as I want. Actually, I'm really hoping to fuck one of them flat Earth bitches in his chat, like Heidi or.
Wow, you're gonna bring your whole chat into this now, huh? That's what we're doing.
Well, that's why I'm here. I mean, I already said, look, Flatman X, I'm going to Andrew B. I'm going to Flattoberfest in October, and I've already got a room, and you know, it's a queen size bed, you know, and I've put it out there for any of you flat Earth ladies who want to take a spin on the old Andrew B. fucking carousel. Feel free to hit me up, ladies. We're going to have a great time together. Matter of fact, I'm going to fly Heidi in. She already said she'd come.
Speaking of Vegas, are you going? Are you going to be there at all? Am I going to be able to hang out with you over there in the West Coast? Is that happening?
Yeah, I just said. I'm going to be at Vegas.
Yeah,
oh, you mean, Zetetic Warrior. You want to know if he's going to go? Is that how you're asking? Flatman?
What are you going to... Z. Come on. Killing me with this sad, very sad song with you.
What music? What music? There's no music. I'm not creepy. Oh, I don't know if Zetetic Warrior is going to Flattoberfest, but I'm going. Ladies, your dreamboat's about to dock at Flattoberfest. Yeah, sorry, Andrew. Sorry, dude. So I don't know, Flatman X. I don't know why he won't come back to my show. It's weird.
Andrew's mine now. He's going to be in my show, so you can come over there.
I bet he's listening. Much love, Andrew. Let's give him some aftercare, you know, because you just can't like pound these bitches out, Flatman. You know, like you can't just pound them out and just leave them, you know, all wet and bothered afterwards. After you rough them up a little bit, you got to provide the aftercare to these broken hoes. So we love you, Andrew. We don't hate you. Z doesn't hate you. We love you.
Who else you be razzing this hard, bro? Who else you be razzing?
Yeah, Flatman X. So regarding you, dude, there was a poll in my channel the other day wondering how long it was going to take for you to rage quit Z show because you know, I have a tendency that after a certain amount of time, all my panelists sort of become little characters in my insane world.
Oh, I see that. I clearly see that.
You know, so it's really only going to be a matter of time before Flatman X becomes one of my characters. Although I don't know if I can get that bass in your voice. Like I'm going to have to get some kind of like either better microphone where I have like EQ settings, and I don't know if I can create that Flatman X bass, bro. You got any advice for me?
I look forward to seeing you try. It's going to be very interesting for a lot of us, for sure.
Right. You know, let me say, hey, ladies. And no, I can't even do it, bro. Like there's no way I could do it, man. There's no way.
Okay. You can holler at my boy James. He does a pretty good impression of me. Murder.
Yeah, your boy James has one. Look, Andrew, we love you. I'm about to bring OTW news up. Me and OTW and I have gone rounds with each other, man, over the months that we've known each other. So it's all love, Andrew. Come back, dude. Because I'm just going to keep doing you on my show, Andrew. So at least give me one chance to do you to you, and I could have Andrew versus Andrew. It's always the ones who are like unintentionally funny.
Learning how to do voice work so you can come back and like, this is Z making fun of Andrew.
Right. Although according to one of my listeners in chat, they made a funny comment. They said, all of Z's impressions are just different gay guys. It's like, I just make everybody gay when I do them, whether it's Anuba, Andrew B, Yurt fellow. Hey, I think my Yurt fellow is more of a Mr. Mackey from South Park, but let's leave it. I'm going to bring OTW up. I'm going to leave you up, Flatman, up for the OTW segment.
I actually got to get to my day job and go do the thing.
Gotcha.
What are you doing later this afternoon? Are you work later, or what are you doing afternoon time?
Me?
Yeah.
I got my whole routine, but what do you got for me?
Well, like I said,
this
week I've been kind of doing the Z thing, but in the afternoon times when I'm more awake and my blood's flowing, and you know. Where
are you doing it? On your channel, on YouTube, or elsewhere?
Yeah, mostly the doing the dialogue, just chatting on the YouTube, and then I take over the music and the DJing over the Rockfin and Twitch, where you can pretty much talk the snap you want to and play the music you want to without any repercussions. Where YouTube, many rules, many gods, and we got to play it safe. So I'm trying to learn from from the community, people like you in Austin, and just learn the skill of gab and tell my piece without trying to offend too many people at the same time.
Good luck walking that tightrope,
Yeah,
dude.
yes, I see.
Look, you're trying to learn how to broadcast from me, dude. I don't know. You want to reevaluate that, but
They take
look,
little pieces from all of you,
Here's the thing. Oh, that's what your fellow does. Yeah, you're doing the same thing your fellow does. He takes two scoops of Polly, 1 scoop of Zetetic Warrior, and a pinch of OTW News, and there you go, in a thought experiment with Yurt. Anyway, you probably don't know who I'm talking about, but some of my crowd does.
I'm sure. There he is.
All right, big dogs, you're saying you're doing your
here.
thing, man. You're doing your thing.
I'm gonna get out of here though, but yeah, it's this afternoon around 2 or 3. Like, if you're not doing nothing, man, come on, slide on over, talk some shit with me. You can, Andrew will probably be over there. We can get him up and riled up. He's, that's our homie though.
And what is it? Right on this channel we're seeing here, FMX Radio, dog.
Flatman X on YouTube. I actually am thinking about changing it to FMX Radio because that seems to be more of a.
I don't know. I mean, you're modded in my chat. Either just leave a comment. You can probably drop something. I'm pretty sure you're modded.
Okay, facts. All right, I appreciate that, and maybe I'll see all y'all later. If not, y'all have a fantastic day, and I'll see you next time.
Much love, big dog. Much love. Flatman X, everybody. Yeah. Christos is laughing this morning. He's going crazy. You're taking it. Here's the big question. I'm about to bring OTW News up. Patrick, how does Yurt respond? I've been bagging on Yurt for 2 days in a row now. Let's see what his response is going to be. I'm sure it's going to be captivating, Yurt. Yeah. All right, everybody. He's back. He's back. The audience was wondering. They were like waiting for OTW News, man. They were missing out, dude. My audience seems to really enjoy this segment. And now we could do it again, everybody. Let's give him his proper introduction. You guys know him as OTW News Network. I know him as Patrick. Either way, he's lovable. He's cuddly. He's a little zany. And he's a friend of the show. Let's welcome him back to give us all the headlines from across the Truthiverse and beyond. OTW. Patrick, welcome back.
OTW! What's up, Z? What's up, everybody? Breaking news alert from OTW News. Welcome back for another segment. We have a really interesting top story, ladies and gentlemen. Today we have an actual demon exorcism being done over on OTW News live stream yesterday. Not too far away, ladies and gentlemen. Go check it out. Also being restreamed on Paul Unslaved. Proper instruction motivates people, where Paul does an exorcism on Mr. Aaron, the pseudo kind of Seth Guru wannabe, type of person. I believe you all know who I am talking about. So Mr. Aaron was exorcised, and you actually hear the demon come out of Sir Aaron, and him, like this big wild roar. The beast came out and roared like it was roar. It was crazy.
Wow.
So
what you're saying is, so Paul was on your channel and he had this interaction with Aaron, and then he restreamed it on his show at the same time.
Well, after no, he did a segment on it.
He did a recap. No shit. Here's the thing, dude. I gotta say, dude, that Aaron guy, since I very first saw him on Talcott, it's the facial expressions, dude. It's all there. It's the see. I can't do it because someone's gonna screen grab that, and they're not gonna say it's an impression. They're like, that's just Z's face. Like, he's got that look, dude. It's the broken hoe look. It's the spirit of your mama look. It's the I'm going to give you the fake false guru. It's really the look of a schizophrenic, insane person, if you want to know the truth, dude. Like, the guy's fucked. look, I don't want to just take random pot shots at people because he's never come on my channel. Like, all right, I hit Thunder Chicken real hard and Yurt real hard and Nobu real hard the last couple of days. But notice all three of them, I'll do it like you guys do in Europe. I'll give you the European three. All three of those fucking guys have shown up on my channel and shown themselves to be little broken hater bitch hoes, right? So I really don't want to go too hard on this Aaron guy because he's not here giving me shit. So I'm going to pull back a little bit. But I will say this. I've seen the guy. He's got horrible vibes. He's literally insane. He comes off to be a fucking psychopath, dude. Sociopath. I mean, it's kind of interesting how Talcott fucking found him. And honestly, you piqued my interest. I might have to go check that out, dude. I might have to check it out, man. I don't know how people fall. Patrick, I don't know how anybody falls for this, man. That's the thing about these YouTube streets, dude. I don't know how anybody would ever watch him with any degree of authority, but yet people do, bro. It blows my mind.
Well, I'm going to be covering that on my show coming up in a few minutes after yours. I'm going to be covering these kinds of people, how they act. It's like there's another guy. He used to be called Flat Earth Paradise, and now his channel name is Devin Elon Maggi. Okay, so he's another one of the Aaron typical Jack Talcott-ish. So I'm like, I'm figuring I'm going to be covering that today, and also doing the part 2 segment of yesterday's stream that I was doing. But for the fact that Aaron, I believe, is sorry, I don't want to be mean, but he's just full of shit, right? Sorry, that's my opinion, guys. I'm sorry. I just like the guru thing. I just don't vibe with that shit, man. I know.
No, me neither. Listen, Thunder Chicken just showed up. Do you mind if I play his theme song behind me and you talking here? Just because I want to play for him. Thunder Chicken. Do you want to contribute some bars to the Thunder Chicken song? We'll do a fresh one, or no? I'll take your silence as a no. Come on, Patrick.
I thought you were talking to Thunder Chicken.
No, I'm talking to you. Are you familiar with the Thunder Simp fucking saga that's been going on? Do you want to contribute some bars to it, bro? Because Snafu Snaps gave us some bars the other day.
Oh, you're talking about like a rap?
Yeah, we'll do it live again, dude. It's the Thunder Chicken Simp song. I might as well do it again. He's here for us. I'll give everybody a fresh take because I played the old one a couple times this morning, but Thunder Chicken just showed up. So it's Thunder Chicken. You missed a lot today. Your friend Interdimensional Cat.
I'm far from being a freestyle rapper, dude. Woo.
Bro, we saw your Flat Earth rap, dude. We saw your Flat Earth rap.
I practiced that. That was tough, man. That was even harder to record.
Well, that's what freestyle is, dude. That's what freestyle is, man. Lizzo French wants it. Yeah, guys, coming at you one more time. Come on. Feel free to contribute, OTW. Feel free to lay your bars over. I'll kick it over to you when you're ready. I'll start it off, okay?
All right. I guess
I'll coming at you again. Hold on. This is for you, Brielle. This is for you. Yeah, girl. Yeah. I'm here for you, girl. I'm always going to be here for you, Brielle. Even though Interdimensional Cat came on this morning and talked a bunch of shit about me, I still love you, girl. Ooh, Brielle. Yeah. I love you, girl, to the end of time. I'm not a super simp like Z says. I just want to take care of you and your kids. They're gonna work my farm. They're gonna pick the pot. They're gonna basically make the RSO for all the people who I'm selling black market products to, like Heidi and Uncle Rick and Three Fingers. Yeah. Grifting. You see, it's all you got to do, OTW. You just freestyle over it, dude. God, he's a super simp, dude. He's trying to fucking marry Brielle, dude, and take on all our 4 kids, dude. And he thinks he's gonna make a better life for him, and that's gonna work. Anyway, go ahead, Patrick. Take it away, dude. Let me hear some bars, dude.
All right, stop. Collaborate and listen. Thunder Chicken is back for a brand new invention. going off. Chicken. The chicks. Going after. Oh, fuck. Music cut out and I didn't get to finish my lick. It's okay. I gotta go ahead and tell you the story of Thunder Chicken. This guy, he went up to his chick called Witness. Name's Brielle. Went and turned her life. Went up all up in hell. I'm not a rapper. I don't know how to freestyle, but I'll do what I can. See Thunder Chicken.
All right, let me put the
Gotta
hook
stand
in.
up and be a man.
Brielle. That's the hook. Brielle. It's all about the hook, dude. You see, once you get the good hook, then whatever lyrics you do for the verse really don't matter, right? So he's like this, like
Right.
Brielle. Yeah, all right. We went off on Thunder Chicken enough this morning. I don't know, Thunder Chicken. You still got the balls to show up here, dude. We'll see if Thunder Chicken keeps showing up after he listens back to the show this morning. After his lady friend Interdimensional Cat came on and just pretty much, went ham on his ass, bro. I don't know, Thunder Chicken, if you're gonna want to maybe address some of the allegations that were levied upon you by Interdimensional Cat, who's apparently like some yoga guru from Florida. I don't know. Not sure. All right, OTW. I don't want to step all over your segment. So what else you got as far as headlines across the Truthiverse, bro?
Well, for our second breaking news alert, we have an issue with our three amigos. So I grouped them up into a threesome. I'll name them out. There's Snafu, there's Illumitami, and Cage. All right. Three panel walkers seemingly not able to handle themselves on panels. So it's just redundant, and I really needed to come up with a second segment, so I had to put these three amigos together as a trio. And I figured if we created a segment where we'd put these three together in a cage, it would make an awesome show. So that's my second story for this awesome segment. Breaking news.
Wait, who were the three people again? Who is it? Illumitami and who else? Snafu
and Cage. Yeah.
Yeah, but dude, it's Illumitami's the worst out of all of them, dude. I mean, I mean, look, I don't know if you could just scream the N-word and the F-word on people's channels, but I don't know, dude. Like I heard him scream the N-word like 50 times on your channel, dude. That might mean something.
Yeah, you're right. He did do that multiple times, but he also brings out guns and shit like that. So he would be number one in the three amigos. He'd be like the leader of the group, right? He's like, and then he's two henchmen, right? Would be Snafu and Cage. It's like, just put these three guys on a panel. Just let's see what happens.
Look, here's the thing. You and I know, like on the real tip, I don't have to let Tommy up. You don't have to let Tommy up in your channel. But we do it because, one, he's interesting. I do think the crowd likes to hear from him. He's compelling for whatever reason. He's got the timing. He's got the voice. He's got the insanity. He brings a component to people's shows. But that being said, on the real tip, if he's just going to scream the F word every time and the N word, eventually I'm not going to let him on anymore. I'm being actually serious. Like, he's in the back right now. He's been sitting backstage literally my entire stream. Tommy, are you still there, dude? Like, are you still fucking there, dude? Like a lunatic?
Are you pretending like you've hosted a show for this long and you're oblivious to the backstage chat that I have screenshotted that I won't even need, because OTW is going to say, put those three guys on a panel. And what he's going to be referring to is three Zs debating shape today, before the sun goes down on my land of the curve. Three Zs, Spurg News, urgently breakingly urgent report. Three Zs will debate, and the one that's going to win is the Z going globe. But the other thing, and just for OTW, oh my God, OTW, as if you couldn't perverse the lore. Like, I hate Snafu. I hate Cage. And while I'll give you that you gave me the Rico leader of it all, I would just make them dig their own shallow graves in back of the head, both of them, and then come find you for making me do that to them and show you and Lou. Like, remember when you and Lou Bass sat on your show saying, well, if only we had some kind of technology where maybe a telescope on camera. Oh my God, what's this, OTW? What the fuck am I showing you, OTW? Hold on, my screen's flipping. It takes a. Oh my God, is that a telescopic camera filming a fucking ship over the fucking curve? Was your last hour rant, Z? Hold on, it'll get into frame. Was your last hour rant just a lie, Z? Are you fucking retarded? Fucking straight liner. That's over the fucking horizon, bro. Because it's like we can see to the moon and we can't just stick it straight with a camera to see.
You know what's funny, Patrick? Pat, you know what's funny,
What?
dude? Is that he thinks he's actually showing something to debunk us when he's proving it. Like, he's showing how you can zoom in when a ship has supposedly gone over the horizon. He's showing that with a telescopic lens, you could literally zoom that ship back in, therefore disproving a geographic horizon, an Earth curve. That's how fucking stupid he is, that he doesn't even understand what he's looking at, dude. It's so dumb. It's so dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah, he actually sat back there all show, dude. I actually forgot he was back there. He was like spamming the private chat, and I wasn't even looking. All right, OTW, what else you got for us today?
All right. Our third story for today is I keep thinking about bringing this back every time I do a segment, is the missing persons report, right? So we have a few broadcasters and a few panel walkers who have seemingly just dropped off the map, right? We have Brian O'Shea, we haven't heard of, right? He would be like one of the number one. Yurt fellow hasn't been doing any streams lately, and we also have Benton has also disappeared, and also like that everybody knows of, Ian from We Are Awake TV. So we have like now 4 missing persons to report for not being accounted for, sir. So what are your thoughts on that?
All right, so here's what I'll say. I'll speak generally, then I'll address each of those individuals, if you don't mind. Firstly, is that I'm sure you realize as I do that we all have these like highfalutin ideas. Well, I don't want to project. I'll just say this. To come on here and to make something of this, especially to make anything financially, you got to put your time in, and you got to go through your growing period where you're going to get shit, right? You got to pay your dues. Unless you're going to be a pogo, like our good friend Snafu Snap says, unless you're going to just pogo on to somebody and be sponsored by some, let's say, agenda-based organization. If you're doing it like us from the grassroots and you're the real deal, there's a grind, right? Look at Paul Enslaved, dude. Paul Enslaved popped on the scene with his side of the road viral video. Paul went viral with a video, man. Paul got 20K subscribers because he did his thing on the side of the road and it caught on. Even him, dude, who popped 20K subscribers, is grinding it out every day to establish his audience, right? Paul's the example of putting the grind in, bro, every day. He doesn't fucking miss a stream. And he ain't flowing in the fiat, at least not yet. Now, take all these other fucking content creators that come on and they want to try to make it here as a content creator. And everybody says it's not about the fiat, it's not about the views. But when you do this long enough, those things come into it, because no one's going to come here and every day and talk to nobody about things that they're passionate about. People want the views and then people want the support, okay? The fiat only validates the support, right? So I think what happens is when people come on and they realize, oh shit, this is a grind. Oh, Zetetic Warrior gets up every day at 6 a.m. in the morning to do this, to hold on to his subscribers, to grow slowly over time. Patrick comes on every day and does this, So when you talk about either Yurt Fellow or who else did you bring up? Brian O'Shea or Benton. Now, I'm sure they have other life issues, but the point is you realize what it takes to kind of get this going. and you're not going to see it. Like even me, dude, this is a grind for fucking me to come on and do this, but I enjoy it. So the way you see the evolution of Zetetic Warrior on his channel is, yeah, I talk in the third person, Patrick. Everybody knows that. Is that I have to make this fun and interesting for me. If I'm not making this a creative endeavor for me, there's no way I'm going to be able to do this for the long haul. So if I feel like singing a stupid R&B song about our friend Thunder Simp, or if I feel like kind of lampooning these different characters, I'm just running with it because it's the only way I'm going to be able to do it. I have to make it fun for me. And then people choose to experience it or not, dude. So I'm not them. I can't discern their motives and otherwise. But if I had to guess, that's probably a very large component, is because you realize, dude, you're not just going to come without any pogo help and make a big splash on these YouTube streets, man. You're going to have to come in here. You're going to have to build an audience. People are going to have to love you, then hate you, then like you, then hate you again, then love you until they kind of resolve and say, oh, I get what the show's about, man. You know what I mean? Like the first time I ran into Paul's show, I was like, what is this? Who is this guy? And then I was like, I don't know. This guy's whoever. And then eventually I listened to him a second or third time. I was like, I'm jiving with this guy. It was the same thing with Owen Benjamin. The first time I saw him years ago, I was like, who is this fucking asshole in his backyard talking to me? He's a jerk. Within 3 months, I'm listening to him like every fucking day, bro. So you got to put it in, dude. That's another reason, OTW, I stopped blocking people, because people would come in, and before I went on my hiatus, I had like fucking 30 people blocked. I unblocked all of them, and now a lot of those people, they're some of my strongest supporters here every fucking day. If I never unblocked them, I would never see it, and they probably would have left my channel, man. You know what I'm saying, dude? So, you know, I don't know. Like, that's the generalities. Now, why they're not here, they probably have their own individual reasons that are different. You know, Benton's a working guy, you know. O'Shea, who knows? Same thing with Ian, the same thing with your fellow. I'm not them, bro, but, you know, I don't know. What's your take, dude?
Well, I know Benton, he's ill, so I was wondering, that's why I was bringing these kind of topics up, because I figured, you know, something might have happened, you know, physically or, you know, on his health. So, and then there's like, you know, like Ian, well, he's like, just like really fucking gone. I don't know. Maybe I don't know if he'll ever be back or not. That's kind of another thing. Maybe he will, but it doesn't.
Well, I
seem
mean,
like
do you
he's
have
gonna-
any evidence either way? I mean, other than conjecture, you know, like.
No, I don't. Well,
yeah.
I've texted him and he hasn't responded to me. So I guess, you know, something's happened there. Then you have Brian O'Shea, which is kind of odd that he has just like completely disappeared off the map, right? You know, and I just like kind of find it curious to see them all like disappearing and not. Yeah, these people are like usually always around. They're always there. So this is why you notice when they don't show up or they're not there. So this is the last topic or you know, like the last breaking news alert that I had.
And I know I want to wrap this. We're gonna wrap this in a minute, guys. Here's what I'll say. I'll speak for myself. Coming on here is a very mixed bag. I get to present myself. I get to express myself in a creative way. I get to have, like, you know, fans and supporters, but there's another side to that comes with it, you know? And I don't know, maybe you've seen it in your life, Patrick, and in your experience here. So I'm sure, I can only imagine that when people reach a certain level, even a small level, the hate and the detractors are going to come in. And then the question is, can you fight through it? Can you deal with it? Or are you going to pull away? And that's what happened to me, dude. Like, when I felt the insane heat coming on me, I had to, like, decide, what am I going to do with that, man? You know, I mean, you know, people, it's not common, but people get carried away with this whole thing. There's some people don't like what I say. They don't like what you're saying. They're going to make it their business to do something about it, man. And I'm sure for a lot of people, that's very difficult to handle, you know, and it's going to make or break people either way, dude. You know, maybe I'll leave it there, dude.
Yeah. Awesome, man. Anyway, thanks for having me. You know, thanks for this little segment on your show. Great show, by the way. And yeah, haven't been present because I was sleeping in and wasn't, kind of like, yeah, I was having issues on my channel as well, like, porn bombers and fucking people coming in and, like sabotaging StreamYard by, like spamming the private chat and making everything go to shit. So I was kind of like, discouraged a bit, but I'm back on track. Everything's all good. And
What happened?
I guess
Hold on. Sorry. Repeat what you just said. My bad.
some
I was flat. See, hold on. See, so I tried to do two things at once. Flat man, I'm going to drop your link in because I said you were modded up and you're not. So I don't know if you're still here, flat man, but I don't want to like be a guy who goes against the things I say. So everybody, Flatman X links in the chat. I don't know if you're still here, dude, but I didn't want to say that you guys have access to his link and stuff. Yeah, there he is. Much love, Flatman. I just dropped your link in, bro. And I'm sub to you now. So I don't know. Maybe I'll stop by and check you out, Flatman X. Maybe you can have an intervention between me and Andrew B. We could work through some of our issues. Because I love you, Andrew. Don't think I don't. Don't be a broken hoe. What did you just say, Pat? You said something that triggered something in my mind, and I wanted you to repeat it.
I said somebody showed up a couple of streams ago like toward the end of the show. I actually didn't have a choice but to end the show. All right, somebody showed up and spammed the private chat, which made StreamYard just fucking freeze up. So I couldn't click anything, couldn't fucking access anything, couldn't do anything. It's just like everything fucking froze.
Was it Rat Blood?
I don't know who it was, really. I don't care, but I'm just saying. So now I have to, I've regained control of that aspect, and I'm not putting the link out anymore. I'm having people email me if they want a link to come onto the stream. So I've changed.
Whoa, hold on. I must have. So you're saying when you just dropped your random, link in, somebody came up and just because they automatically come in the back. You don't have to let somebody backstage. They just come back. They had a way to spam your private chat. They glitched out your StreamYard.
Yes, sir. That's exactly what happened.
Wow, man. Wow. Yeah, but your whole show is an open panel show, just like my. Look, a large component of both of our shows is the open panel. That kind of makes us what we are, dude. It's like the Truthiverse is about the open panel. If we start constricting that, aren't you in some way concerned that it might affect the quality of your content, dude? It seems to be. I don't know, dude. Isn't that like isn't that the best? What this whole thing is, dude?
It was one of the best shows I had. Up to 80 viewers watching almost the whole time. It was a really awesome show, Izzy. When you think of it, you get to filter out all the nonsense. It's like, okay, you can do it when they're backstage, but now that I've figured out that they have the power to fuck up the show even when they're backstage, it's like, okay, now I have to take all the power back. I can't risk that because it's a broadcast and it's there for the people's entertainment. So if the people, and I've also filtered out the people that that come on panel and don't participate. Or the people that are too lazy to do something or to make an effort to come on panel, I've eliminated those people as well.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, I believe it's a privilege for people to come up on stage, if you will, and say their piece. So especially on YouTube and whatever panel that permits free speech or whatever. So at least have people on that are, I believe that deserve to be there. It's like, I gave them a task. I said, okay, well, look, I'll just give you my email. Send me an email. I'll drop you the link in email, and you just come on when you receive the email. That's it. It's that simple. And when I receive an email that from someone I don't recognize, well, I don't let them on. I don't send them the link. And yeah, okay, it might restrain the fact that newcomers might come in, but that newcomer, well, I guess he's going to have to identify himself, or maybe this isn't going to last very long. But right now, this is the way I've found to restrain or take the power back and show them that, you can't just take it for granted to have a link up there and you can click and come and fucking cause chaos whenever you want. Right. No. Wait a minute. I took everything back. It was the same principle as like when I took the fucking the mods away. Everybody's, fucking begging to get their mods back. So, I mean, now I had yesterday people fucking begging for the link. So I'm seeing this psychological thing aspect to it where, okay, so this is it. So the people who really want to participate, that really want to be seen, that really want to have something to say is really going to go and make the effort to email me to get the link. So whether it be a newcomer or not, that person who's a newcomer, us, if he presents himself like legitimately on in the email, I'll send him the link. If he comes backstage and something happens, then it's shame on me, right? So I'll leave it at that, right?
Right on, dude. Fair enough with that, homie. Fair enough. All right, let's wrap it up, bro. It's good seeing you,
All right.
man.
Peace, man.
And you're going live?
Yeah,
going live today?
I'm late already, but that's okay. It's
All right, right on, man.
normal. Yeah. I'm going up next.
Cool,
All
man.
right, see you. Peace, everybody. Much love.
Much love, Patrick. It's Patrick from OTW News. Yeah, everybody, much love. Hey, if you're hearing my voice, go ahead, like and share. Like it, hit the thumbs up. I don't even know if that's going to help me. I don't know. People say that it helps the algorithm. I don't even think I'm in the algorithm. I'm not monetized, so I don't know. But they say it helps. So hit the thumbs up and share. Come on, guys. Especially you guys that are like, my faithful listeners. Just hit put a post out to your YouTube people. Be like, oh, this is Z Show. This is where it's at, man. Come on in. We ain't got no algorithm help here. It's a slow burn. All right, everybody. That's it. We're over time today. We usually try to keep it a little bit tighter, but we're going to wrap it. There's so many things we can talk. Guys, I could probably sit here for hours and hours and keep going. What did we learn this morning? Let me see. Let's recap. We learned that Thunder Chicken's still Thunder Simp. You're gonna have to listen, Thunder Chicken. You're gonna have to come through and you're gonna have to listen earlier because we have people coming on my show corroborating how much of a simp you are, bro. Thunder Chicken's probably like, why is he going so hard at me? I don't understand. We learned that only morons try to defend the globe because it's indefensible. We learned that that OTW News is no longer accepting an open panel unless you email him because you guys are fucking with his shit. Who knows? Maybe that's something I have to look out for in the future. I'm not sure. We noticed that Z hit another morning where we hit 100 viewers with his morning show. So much love to everybody there. And we learned that you guys need to share my show. We got to get it out. Nothing wrong with sharing the show. And I know there's some heavy hitters listening to me still. Like I know right now there's a few heavy hitters that are listening to my voice. Why, you can't tell them you listen to Z? Are they going to pull your flat earth card? Z's controversial. And yeah. Much love. See you guys tomorrow. Same time, same place. God willing. And I'm going to steal the Jerry Springer catchphrase because you all say I'm doing Jerry Springer truth. Yeah, they're scared, right, Christos? They're scared, Z, because there's a bunch of them listening to me. I know because they've told me. And they've been here on my show multiple times. Y'all scared. I'm not going to call them out by name, Christos. I'm not going to call them out by name. Y'all can't be just watching me laughing, taking notes, without coming on here and showing me some shine, you know? Look what Chris, I'm going to read this. Chris from South Jersey said, hopefully Ian was inspired by you, brother, Zetetic Warrior, and he's not working themselves and no longer suffering from suicidal ideations like I was. And M, much love, brother. Yeah, thank you, Chris from South Jersey. And you've said similar things before. You know, you guys want to miscategorize me all kinds of ways. I don't know. I got 3 fingers here every morning. Look, he's right here. It says much love all. He said he's on his deathbed. Who's he listening to every morning? Zetetic Warrior. Because I make him laugh. Even when I make fun of him. And his black roommate, what's her name? Jackie Fox. Whatever her name is. Vivica A. Fox. But 3 Fingers doesn't like when I make fun of Thunder Chicken, so I don't know. But who knows? Who knows? What am I doing here? Anyway, much love, everybody. And again, as Jerry Springer taught us all, RIP Jerry Springer, take care of yourself and each other. Much love, all.